Go live. Hey, everybody. You see, how am I looking? What's the angle? What do we got? Yeah, it seems okay. Can I be heard? Can the game be heard? Just the typical check-ins I do. Part of a stream. Ooh, okay. There we go. Yep, I'm picking it up. I'm seeing it. We are good to go for the most part, as far as I can. Testing. Rolling, rolling. Hello, hello. Alrighty. We are moving. Ooh. So I'm gonna be doing this for a couple hours. Let's see, make sure this. Okay, that monitor's working. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Don't want to hear. I just want to be able to verify is working. Right. Hi, hi. Hey, Caden. I hope you're doing well. I'm working on the Sanrio villagers' houses and happy home. Oh, hell yes. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Ooh. Making Chai's house? Making Etoile's house? I really need to get, like, an official pronunciation guide. Hold up. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna be doing this for a couple hours. We'll see how long I last. I've been up and about doing things. I had a headache. That's why I've started later than I would have liked to. And I'm still trying to fight it off, but I needed to restore my energy, so I was listening to music as I was like waiting. Like, we're not waiting until like 9. Like at the top of the hour for the stream to start, I was just listening to music to like energize myself because I'm not listening to enough music and I've got these headaches, so power through it, take in the music. Bring in the energy. I should be okay. It's so much fun. I loved doing the My Melody house. My Melody. I'm not familiar with that one. Hello, everyone. Matthew. Hey, Red Capsoon. Nice to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Let me know if you need help with anything. Good everywhere. Okay. But we've had this song for a long time. As much as I like it, like... I'm getting over a flu, but I'm on the mend. Ah, being sick sucks. I'm still a little congested from the, like, sickness that I've had for, like, the last month. So, I'm... you have my sympathies. I hope it goes away soon. I feel like everyone has been having some kind of problem recently with as far as illness goes. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. It's no fun. Can't decide. Nah, no music, I guess. My melody is the white and pink. Hold up. Where's my opera window? Hello, where's the opera window? I would like to confirm the identity of my melody, please. Where in the name? Where'd it go? Wow. Weird how broken that was. There we go. All right. My Melody and Rio. Oh, I've seen her. I just never had a name. I have not memorized everyone's names. I'm not entirely familiar with the Sanrio cinematic universe. But thank you, my Melody. Oh, and there's Draven. Ah. Well, unfortunately, Draven appears to be going through some things. May he rest in peace. I struggled last night the most, but now I feel a ton better. Ugh. You probably had like fever. You probably burned a lot of ish out of your body. I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. I hope it keeps going. I know being sick is just awful. It's just the worst. So much of your life gets behind. You have to catch up. Yeah, I think so. Okay, good. Whew. It always sucks to go through the fever stage, but it works. I love Sanrio. When growing up, there used to be a Sanrio store in the mall, in my town, and I never went in because, it was like, I don't know. Back then, it would have been seen as simply too gay. It was not Matthew coded to begin with. But in retrospect, it being like the late 80s, early 90s, I probably would have got hate crimed in there. I admit I took half a gummy edible late last night, and that finally let me sleep. Well, I'm from Colorado, so that just sounds like any random evening here. And honestly, it should be any random evening in any country. It's medicine. Like, it's just... I thought it was like 3 a.m. It's only 11 p.m. Hey, Nate! And company, good to see you here. Well, it's illegal here, so shh. Trust me, I ain't gonna tell on you. But yeah, welcome everyone. Happy to have y'all here. Hold on, I think I'm missing Draven messages. He really should get into one of these chats. It seems simpler. How are you? I got 500 bells by shaking. Oh my god, I was supposed to do the Nook link. I was supposed to set up the Nook link, but I forgot. No snitches here. Hell no. Like, snitch to this government? I think the hell not. The Nintendo app, yeah. Well, it was amazing how it helped my pain. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe you forgot. You have new messages. Refresh. Ow. Okay, what sucks is I have to go entirely out of the save and end. I have to go completely out of this to set up Nook Link. I will be right back. And it was a half a gummy, so I didn't just chug a whole bunch. Yeah. Yeah, you were reasonable with it. Half a gummy is usually the best way to like ease your way in. A full gummy, if you're not regularly consuming THC and such, it's best if you pace yourself. Don't go overboard. And a full gummy can be overboard. Oh, this screen is triggering. This is like the screen where you'd like reset or solve a problem or do some serious maintenance. And it still is, but it's weird how triggering this is. How can I help you today? Nook Link. Yeah, last year I took 3 of them by accident, mistaking the bottle with my CB. No. No. Devastating. I've never consumed 3 at a time. Let's just say an ambulance was called. Very reasonable. That's too much. Especially if you're not used to, if you're going on CBD and not THC. Whew. Okay, close that. Enjoy life on Viridian. Welcome, Nook Link. Okay, we've got Nook Link. I had never had THC before, and it was like I dropped acid. Oh, no! No, this was your first THC exposure, and it was 3 gummies. No, I had hallucinations. Oh my god. Yeah, you went too far into the green, my gal. Whew. Okay. We got Nook Link going. It's shocking that I haven't done this sooner. You would have thought, right? God. Okay, keyboards. Cat keyboard. I thought there were 2 Peters. Oh no. But there wasn't even double vision. There was one here and there was one over there. Ugh. Literally, I've been playing this browser-based idle MMO that Roxanne found today on itch. It's a meme play on other idle MMOs, but also it for some reason is too fun to stop. Ah, the addiction to dopamine. Ah. Hold on. Does this work now? Oh my god. Oh my god, all the reactions are here. Bro. Yo. Oh my god. The game has changed. You can... So the chat keyboard, right? I can chat. I can be like, hey chat. Hey chat. And then there's a button right here with all the reactions. You press that button and you got the whole list. You got the whole list. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is, I'm so, oh my god. That was so cool. I'm the best, I know. Caden is so cool. Goes right in. Yeah, that's crazy. It's so instantaneous. We have to spread the word. I didn't know it was this good. It does mimic a lot of the stuff on your Nook phone. Oh my god. You laugh like you should be twirling a mustache. That's not good. I don't like that. Not good. It's just too delightful. It's just full-throated delight. Let's see. What's chattings keyboard? Oh wait, I need to. No, what is it? It's called Milky Way Idol. Instead of mining for ores and smithing your weapons, you fucking milk cows and make cheese-based weapons and armor. What the fuck? Oh, you milk cows, you make cheese-based weapons and armor. This honestly is a level of silliness that I would appreciate. It sounds like Roxanne has been out and about more than hold on, can I move these? Can I rearrange? I can't rearrange my apps, can I? Poo and shit and balls. They call it cheese smithing. I love that. I do love that. Interesting that we've seen Roxanne more lately. Let's start with this one. Oh, it's a clown face. Blessed be Yippee the clown. Lace in pocket. Let's have a look. Oh my god. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Open. Large star fragments. Thank you. Ah, maybe I should start decorating with these. I've probably got tons of them just sitting around. I'm hoarding them. I have a problem with hoarding crafting materials. Thank you, Caden. I love stars, so... The creator's username is Cheese Cow. Well, at least they're, you know, their passions are... They wear their passions on their sleeve. A frugal hat. Oh. Strange. Okay. Let's go messages, make sure we're there. Okay. Monitor 1, monitor 2, we're good. All right. Shaded floor lamp. Nice. Open. Informative statue. Ah. Where did I get the shade lamp from? I know I bought the Rosetta Stone. Okay. Draven with a gift. Great job on designing the Rockstar Kangaroos room. Thank you. It looked great. Unfortunately, I can't chat on YouTube, but here's a gift that is uniquely me. That is sweet. I wonder if they're using the NookLink app. I wonder if that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, and that's how they're communicating so easily. I'm over here like, I don't know how to do. Oh, dude, hell yes. Hold up, those aren't even just pancakes. Those are like Japanese pancakes. They're like puffy. If you go into Nook Points on the app, you can claim your daily. What? What? Let's see. Nook link. Nook Points. Get my points. Oh my god. Look at just more points. More Animal Crossing. I didn't even know. Okay, so my upstairs is where my kitchen is. I've just got food everywhere. Let's go ahead. Oop. Wait, no, come here. Yep. Draven, the pancakes have been immediately added. Look at those friggin' pancakes. Pancakes are my favorite comfort food. That was the first thing I made when I got into this new apartment, like early last month. I 100% made pancakes, and then I regretted it because I didn't know where my baking soda and baking powder were, so I made really flat pancakes. My eye hurts. Oh. Why? No. Why? Space. No, shit. Why? Comma, space. This. That. Confirm. You can make pancakes lots of ways, though. We made them with yeast, too. Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't have anything to leaven it, so they were just really dense. I then proceeded to get baking soda and baking powder, and then had some proper pancakes with some proper butter and some proper syrup. Although, what's that? What? I've not settled on a syrup yet. I don't know. My knee hurts. Aw. Your precious little knee. My eye hurts, my knee. My head hurts. I'm having a bit of a headache. But I still wanted, I said I would stream earlier. I wanted to stream. So I'm just kind of powering through it. But yeah, thank you, Draven, for the pancakes. They were immediately added to the setup. My incomplete kitchen setup. And then Draven, oh no. Do you know why you have a headache? Really? I assume it's probably because of the congestion that I've got. I mean, I'm really prone to headaches. It's something I get from my mom. Oh, hello. I could eat. Where are you feeling it? It's like right here and then sometimes into here. Um, yeah. My cat wants to get on his leash and go on a walk now. I literally had to say no because pitch black and I'm small, boy. Yeah. It'd be like if you have like a whatchamacallit? Oh, nocturnal animals. Yeah. If you have like an outside deck, you could walk them around the deck a little. Just get them outside. I'd have your neck checked just in case it will cause headaches in that area. That's the other problem that my family has. My mom has neck pain. So, yeah, I should get it checked. However, let's read this bit of poetry. I stare up into the sky, watching my lovely blue balloon fly higher and higher in the sky. But your seaplane flew into it and popped it. Oh well. What's crazy about this was fantastic. What's crazy about this is it reads like an actual Animal Crossing letter that I would get from one of my villagers. This sounds like Lucky could have written this. I mean, if you have osteoporosis in the neck, it gives you a headache. Osteoporosis. Oops. Osteoporosis. Horse bones at break. God, I hope not. I have a balcony, but it's also winter. Oh, gotcha. Is it too cold out there? Because I've definitely had that. Ugh. We gotta check in on Draven. No. No, I didn't mean to. There we go. Get me out. Free me. Save and quit. Hold up. You can use a saved sketch to design a client's vacation home by opening the app while inside their home. I didn't remember this feature. That's awesome. That means I can just design-ish anywhere. Below freezing, snow. I love that. My kitty likes the snow. I don't. Yeah, I love the snow. So, I'm with your cat. Not literally, but like, Ugh. You should get them like little socks, little boots, or like a little vest or something. It's so cats are cute in warm weather in like winter clothing, warm winter clothing. What is a cervicogenic headache? Fine, arthritis, injury, slip disc. Where pain is felt. Huh. This is a thing I've had all my life, so I'm wondering how that would be fixed. We'll have to look into it later. Send. Send. No. Delete the spaces. Come on. Damn it. Saying my message is too long. Damn it. Delete the space. There it is. I had to delete all the spaces to say that I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok with a yup in it. Whew. He has a coat, lol. That's cute. He's just a little guy in a coat. He's just a precious little guy in a coat. I don't know. I'm on the side of your cat. So, I can help you redecorate. Ooh. Not right now. I have not decided what to do with my... I appreciate the offer. But even if my very best friend in the whole wide world asked me to do it, I would be like... I don't know even what to, like, do. I'm sorry. What is that number? Yo, the Island Hotel's looking for folks who can help decorate the guest rooms. You'll earn miles based on how many days you help. Lend a hand and make our guests feel welcome. That's 5 days, and then it's 20 days? How many hotels are there? How many hotel rooms? Do you get a max of 20? What is this number? Where is this number coming from? Don't get my hopes up. Let's see. But not yet. Not enough furniture. Lol. Yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing. Yeah, don't worry. Aw. Oh, I should... It's weird having this hat on. Just realized I'm like dressing like Harry Potter wizard, and I'll have none of it. I'll have none of that turf. Get that ish away from me. Used to be big into Harry Potter, and then J.K. Rowling slowly but surely lost her mind, and I just have not been able to engage with it again. And it's a little, for some people that like they just enjoy it, you know, and I'm not gonna like shit on them for doing that, but like, as someone who creates and writes and like does a lot of world building, I don't want her turfy stuff, her works, influencing my works. Like, I don't want to consume it. I don't want to engage with it. I want to drop all of my Harry Potter knowledge out of my brain to make room for new things. Yeah. Did you like my goofy Animal Crossing house I made for Graham? Yeah, your Bitcoin mining Graham. Like that's an insane house. I'll show it in a bit. I'm rambling about J.K. Rowling. I understand about the rolling. I have the same bafflement and uncomfortable feelings about it. Well, we shouldn't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I understand, but until that woman is no longer profiting from her work, baby and bathwater. Like, I don't want to give her any influence in my creativity. I don't want to give her money. I don't want to give her power and influence in general. I want nothing to do with it. I think someone should make a new Harry Potter that's better. It's a little unreal. It is a little unreal. She's a big feminist, so I'm shocked she doesn't want to give trans women rights. There is some, like, there is a literal phobic element, I think. What's going on with her? Like, because she keeps using, like, trans people in, like, her own... Like, she made that Robert Galbraith, that was her male... Like, that's funny. It's like, she made a series of detective novels under a male name, Robert Galbraith. And in one of those, a trans woman is like a serial killer villain. And it's like, that really encapsulates, like, your paranoia when it's like, men have been doing this without going through all that for centuries, if not thousands of years. As old as bathrooms have been in existence. Like, predators have been violating the sanctity of that. You're just being weird and specific. Yeah, TERFs make no sense. So she doesn't see the trans women as women. Yeah, it's this... It's not a scientific... That's one of the most irritating things for me. It's not a scientific opinion that she came to. It's not something that's rooted in like reason or reality. It's like you're not even acknowledging the medical, like, it's a medical occurrence. It's something happened in development and we got male mind in a female body, or a female mind in a male body, or a non-binary brain, or an intersex brain, and whatever. Like, yeah, like, there's a whole realm of science that she's not looking at, and like, we don't even have to get, like, we can get cultural about why it's totally fine and normal, but like, there's a whole science field of science that's like, this is just a thing that happens with the genetic dice rolls that come with biology. You hate that ignores kindness, hate that ignores truth. No. She's not even a witch. She's a hag. Yeah, you don't need to transition to invade women's spaces. Yep. Nope, you don't need to do any of that. And it's something that happens to all animals in nature. Yes, it just is something that happens. It's one of those wild things that genetics does. Yep, lionesses have been seen growing manes and acting as males. Yep. Yep, and then there's plenty of species where, like, if the conditions are right, they're like, oh, I gotta flip to a different gender because that would be better for us reproductively, or it's just a better response to the environment. It makes me so furious, especially because she had like a really good place. She had it all. She had everything, right? And she was in this great place to like do good things with what she has. These people are fully normal and natural occurrences in our daily lives. It's just a smaller percentage. Yep. And there's a lot of like Eurocentric, patriarchal BS that goes into the like cultural erasure of like the non-binary, like the fact that we're not even talking about friggin' intersex people, which is just a thing where people are born midway or like, and you're just talking about male and female, just forgetting about an entire group of people. It's never made any damn sense to me. Yeah, sorry, you got me on an anti-turf rant. I had to go when we went to Florida last year, or was it the year before? I can't remember. It was probably 2024. We went to Universal and I had to tag along with the rest of my family as we went through the Harry Potter stuff, and I called it Turfland. And I just was like, I didn't buy any souvenirs. I only bought food because I knew that eventually I would excrete it. And it wouldn't become something on my shelves. But yeah, I don't know. She managed to cement herself such a strong place in culture, and yet do such poor things with it. And like, I won't be satisfied until we get like an Elon Musk situation where, like, whatchamacallit, like J.K. Rowling passes, ownership of all this goes to like her children, and then her children are like, I was trans the whole time. Or I support trans people the whole time, and now that I've got control of this, we're going a completely different direction. Now Cho Chang was trans the whole time. Cho Chang wouldn't be the best option, but like, I just would think it would be great if J.K. Rowling, whoever inherits J.K. Rowling's works and controls that IP, is just like, to hell with what she thought. We are getting this ish back on track. Yeah, intersex is a totally different issue as well, but I personally think they are cousins to each other. Yeah, they're cousins. It's just like, things are so complicated in the intersex world. Yeah, my youngest son is gay. I'm having to worry about where I move because I want to give him full rights. Yeah, and Ireland's up there, but it's so tricky and weird right now with the rise of fascism. like everywhere, and like anti-rights everywhere. Okay, back to the game. Instead of me passionately ranting about this, we've decided to go back to Ireland, use that as a base, and decide from there to where to go. I think that makes a lot of sense. I want. Do you think they'll send Irish troops to Greenland? The real one? That's the real one, right? Yeah. The fact JK is pretty fucking racist too. Cho Chang for the only canonically Asian person in HP lore. Ugh, what the fuck? Yeah. 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 I had an ex back in high school, which was over 20 years ago. But she was Asian, and she brought up the criticism of Cho Chang, and then the wider criticisms J.K. Rowling. She brought those to me. She was the first one to like bring that up to me, and I was like, oh no. But I wasn't fully off the Harry Potter train actually until like Pottermore, like early Pottermore, when she started really doing weird things with the canon. And I was like, I don't know, she's being like a George Lucas right now. And then J.K. Rowling went full turf, and I was like, I'm so sorry for comparing you to her, George Lucas. You're actually kind of chill, even though you have your own weird racist stereotypes. But at least you're not doing this. There are some problems with Ireland, but we'll have to deal with them. It's the best option. Yeah, it's the best choice. But yeah, all countries are gonna have their downsides. I think it's possible. Yes, they send troops. I wish it was the troops that you had typed, which is like theater troops, and not like if we're sending theater troops to Greenland to resolve this conflict, and we have like and the theater kids sort it out through art and dance. That would be way better than what we've got. Oh, sorry, I'm a ding dong. No, you've painted a much more beautiful future, where instead of going to war, we basically have like a global Eurovision, Earthovision. Lol, Cho Chang didn't get automodded, but the analogy I used did. Oh, what got automodded? Which part? I didn't see it. My side. Like calling oh wow, that's like calling an Asian man ching chong. Oh, I get automated. Clowncer to the rescue, thank you. Oh, I get automated all the time. Ask Matthew. Yeah, it just happens. Don't worry. I'm obviously not automodding myself, and I should be with the amount of frick fracks, dangs, and shats that I drop. I had to censor that clip about me freaking out, and that's just like, ugh. Gotta rein that in. Oh, these are good. Go ahead and grab that. I need to grab more money. Automod hates my verbiage. That's that Southern and Irish influence. Just gotta drop the squares. Go ahead and grab a candles wall, and then I gotta go get some more bells. But yeah, and then like there's like only 1 or 2 black people in there, and then in Harry Potter, and the goblins are very clearly an anti-Semitic, like just the anti-Semitic symbolism in the goblins, in Harry Potter, really turns the stomach, because it's like, oh. In retrospect, you didn't even hide it at all. Oh. There we go. Not that much. And it's sad. Yeah. Yeah. I just hope, like I said, I hope whoever inherits control of the Harry Potter franchise does really cool progressive stuff with it, because it would be nice. It would be nice to go back to like being able to be like, yeah, I'm a Gryffindor. You know, it would be nice. Because that was nice. It'd be nice to go get some butterbeer. It'd be really nice. Oh snap! I can recreate the Not Like Us music video with this. I saw someone did do that. They recreated at least part. I'm not entirely sure if it was the full thing of the Not Like Us music video in Animal Crossing. Absolutely fantastic. I remember when she first said something horrible about trans, I just stood there with my mouth open for a good half hour. Yeah, it is crazy watching, like, oh no, like, I have to disassemble this whole, like, fandom passion in myself that consumed so much of my, like, not early, because I have the advantage of it not being my early childhood. I was like 12-ish. So I had things before that occupied that space for me that I can like turn to instead of Harry Potter, like the Dark is Rising series, and Animorphs. Animorphs. The author has a trans daughter, K.A. Applegate. Support Animorphs. And I'm like, are we sure someone didn't fake this? Yeah, that was like, that can't be real. And then J.K. Rowling has made it increasingly real over the time. Yeah, I didn't know Jewish people had a stereotype at all when I was little and reading Harry Potter. My mom had to point it out to me way later at 12 years old. I'm glad your mom caught it. That's good. I'm glad your mom caught it and pointed it out and it was like, There was a whole Goblin War, too, so it was like, what was that about? But the Gringotts at Universal Studios is very well done. That whole Universal Studios thing is well done overall. It just needs to be in the hand of someone who deserves that money. Because J.K. Rowling has proved that she does not deserve that money. And she has proven that she will use that money to rob people of their rights, to fight against people's rights, to dehumanize and devalue others. I'm glad I get to complain here. This is one of those things that I've complained enough around friends and family that it's a little, they're only a little tired of hearing it, and partially because some of them still consume the Harry Potter content and don't want to think about the horrors, and I'm the type of guy who's like, no, the horrors are there and I have to do something about that. And I don't pretend I don't have some racist ideas or ways. Everyone's got some biases. Every so often I do something or say something and I'm like, Sue, that is fucking racist. And I have to learn, but still, she is so hard-headed about it. Yeah, you know, you are recognizing patterns in yourself that you probably didn't plant. And are unraveling bit by bit, and that's good. Catching yourself is crucial. And a lot of that stuff isn't even, you know, something you wanted to think. A lot of time it's society and media and stereotype and propaganda powering that stuff. So we all got stuff like that to disassemble. Some of it against our own race too, which is interesting. Yeah, I was going on and on about HP Shiz, and Mom went, yeah, I only read it to know what you're talking about. The author is pretty racist, and my world collapsed as she went on about it. Yeah, it's tough when you have that pivot to understanding. Like, oh no, I thought you were chill though. Your story made it seem like you were cool. But no. Dream. Okay. Yeah. Just such a disappointing outcome. I'm cheering for you, children of J.K. Rowling. Please do something wiser with your mother's work. I believe in you. My parents have embarrassed me a few times with racism as well. Yeah, those are always awkward. My, you know, and then you have to like, because everyone, like I said, everyone has that kind of stuff to unravel, whether they want to or not. And my mom, being a white woman in her 60s, you have to unravel some of that. And it's interesting, us kids being like, hey, we need to talk about that, and just like all 5 of us kids like trying to like convince our mom, not all at the same time. It'll often be like bits and pieces as the conversation gets shared around. On your bingo cards, I bought all of this, so that's a bingo. Yeah, sometimes you gotta like course correct them, and then they're very shy about it, and they're like, oh damn it, and we're like, oh, it's okay, just don't do that, none of that. My father has passed away, I'm sorry, so it's been a while, but my mom, phew, oof, you have my condolences. My mom and my my mom, my grandparents on her side are all Quakers, so we didn't really have like any hardcore racism or anything like that. But like I said, there's that stuff that you just pick up whether you want to or not. There's that stylish big city life. Club. Grab a bottle? Yeah, my mom is 86 and stubborn. Oof, that's tough. A tough combo. Oof. Especially when you're getting up in that age and like anything like dementia starts becoming a factor, and like the wheels really come off of the whole situation. I didn't know you could just chill over here. Are you running out of room on the non-island area? I like trees. If this lets me unlock more trees, I'm kind of down with that. Oh man, I'm pretty sure I'm racist worse than I know, but I don't know how to unlearn it without completely destroying my faith in humanity, because I've heard some bits of slavery or colonialism or whatever, and my brain doesn't process it fully, and I know it doesn't. It's a protective method because I don't think my emotions could handle it. Yeah, as someone who has I don't have DID, but I am the type of person who looks at all of humanity's horrors because I want to prevent them from repeating. I have stared into the void, into the horrors, and it will drive you to madness. You will, being a sane person who sees the world in a just way will drive you insane in this world that is so insistent on being unjust. So yeah. You should have faith in humanity. You should. You should not have faith in humans who hoard power. That's the big problem. Oh, she's healthy as a horse and not a drop of dementia. She's mean as all get out, and you can't kill a bad thing. Jeez. Whew. What a firecracker of a racist. Like, how do you look at nails driven into the back of a human being by another human and not die inside? It's the compartmentalization and the dehumanization and the... There's so many things that can be wrong with a person, or that a person can go through to be blinded like that. It's just absolute madness. It's, yeah, disgusting, drives me insane. I would like less of it, please. Corner, should I tuck that in the corner? And she's tiny. She's going to live to 150 and offend everyone. Lol. She's tiny too. She's like 4'11". Oh dear. Tiny little Spitfire racist. Could you open your gates, please? Sorry. Sorry. Uh... Dun, dun, dun. Happy home paradise. No, spell it correctly. Thank you. She's very strong and has some wonderful qualities other than being racist. It is wild how often, like, they're, like, not entirely a bad person, but, like, it's so hard to see them as a good person based on some of the ish they say. It's mind-boggling for me. Oh, I can't pick the siding? No. I'm not limited. Can I do... Okay, I can do log. And then I want... What other... Yeah. And what kind of door? What's the most rustic door? But it's she's a kind of soft racist where she just believes she's superior, but she also is compassionate. But it's wild she can say the crap she says. It's the superior thing that I zoom in on, because that is usually a lot of where racism is fueled, because the superiority complex is what keeps some people's psyches afloat, essentially. And so, like, being persistently racist persistently elevates themselves. It's some people can't lift themselves up without putting someone down. It's very sad. But she believes she's better than all of us. It's like, I'm better than them, but they still matter type of thing. It's yeah, like one of those, like, they're lesser, but like, it's not their fault. One of those. I do like vibe right there. This is timber. This is timber. Not doing it. The stick, the tree branch wreath is nice. But I kind of want a different door. Yeah, to make it pop. Okay. Recommended spring. Let's see. Yes, that is what she's like. Calm. Growing up with her made me the neurotic mess I am today. I'm so sorry. I always find it tragic when it's a mother that screws things up, because I had a good mom. Not a perfect mom, but a good mom. Yeah, you have my condolences. I don't know how I would have turned out if I didn't have at least one solid, sane parent. Especially since I was adopted. Oh, right. You're not my real mom. Is that enough woods? Did we woods enough? Am I woodsing right? Okay, we gotta de-woodify a little. Only a little. There were plenty of families happy to get a child and treat them well, but do I get one of those? No. I'm so sorry. Oh, you must have empathized with Harry Potter on that level. Oof. It is just appalling, the type of circumstances you can just let a child get adopted into, or that a child can be left in, as someone. I myself survived a severe amount of child abuse, so I empathize with Harry Potter on that level. Sorry, off topic, but I just made a happy home vacation home based on a school nurse, but it made it based around the nurse office I used to spend a lot of time in during high school. Aw, that's cute. You should put in some photos. I'm not sure. Can we visit other people's vacation homes? I haven't done it. I have met my birth family. It seemed to go well at first, but broke down. Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry. What happened? Like, what causes something like that to break down? I mean, I guess you like discover things about these people and you're like, ooh, never mind. Let's see. Oh, right. I forgot to have a look at it. Or wait. There we go. Was it? Yeah. Graham asked for something about capitalism, so here's my art piece. I've got so much Animal Crossing. But I love this giant, insane server farm. He's got a little king crown. It just the servers are powered by hamsters that he has enslaved. So just what a monster. Just an absolute, just a true terror. And I love the big long red carpet leading up to his desk. It's giving weird like supervillain. But yes, excellent work on this nightmare. He's dressed a little like James Bond too. Graham is a tech bro, enslaving his fellow hamsters to power his Bitcoin mining operation. That or he's running an AI. But this seems more like has the jankiness of a whatchamacallit Bitcoin mining operation. I'm going to be honest, I don't know. Oh, that's rough. I suspect they didn't like my personality, but that could be my insecurity talking. Might be, probably is your insecurity talking, but you never know with people. No one kept in touch. There was some drama with my youngest son and my biological sister, and as a result, I was unfriended and sent packing. Youngest son and my biological... As someone who's... I'm personally very close with my younger siblings. So I find that truly heartbreaking that unfriended and sent packing to be... Oh, I'm so sorry. And your youngest son is gay, so I have to imagine your biological sister was being weird about that, although I could just be jumping to conclusions. Is the room just green? Do I just make a green room? I think the way they saw it, my biological son was associated with me and being a part of my life, so they just cut off that branch. What a horrible thing to do to someone who's adopted and trying to connect with their birth family. Like, just... I wish I could hug you. That's just devastating, unacceptable. Okay. But yeah, that's to cut off your son and then to cut off you. So heartless. I despise that. It was horrifically hurtful. I have a hard time my biological would knowingly do that to me. I loved her a lot. It was a rough ride for me for a couple of years. It just... It sucks when like, and this is an unfortunate thing that happens too often. It's like you go when people who are adopted go searching for their families and then discover like, oh, I was put up for adoption because these people that I'm related to are not the most functional or reasonable, or like there was a reason they were not, you know, in a position to actually raise me. And it's just it's just brutal when that it's like the end result is a total disconnect like that. I'm so sorry. So we didn't talk for about 2 years, and I got notified by my middle son that my mother had died. And my biological sister erased my existence in her obituary? Oh, she put the bitch in obituary. Ooh, no. Oh. That's so foul. That's so unacceptably foul to just erase you. As if, like, being put up for adoption doesn't feel enough like being erased. It pissed my adopted mother off so much that she left a text message on her funeral scroll that thanked my bio mom for my life. Well, you know, it's your adopted mom came in clutch on that one. Didn't expect that. My family is crazy. Yeah, it's you got a lot going on. Just the amount of disrespect is stunning. Like, from all angles here. I told you my adoptive mom is a half horrible, half great person. Wonder why. Wonder what that's about. I mean, untreated mental illness, obviously, but I'm like, what specifically? Simple chair. Then... do. Oh, wait, I can get this and that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Sounds like she's not horrible or great, just unwell. Yeah. And then, like, what do you do with that, right? Like, that's a not an easy thing to love. And, like, the human instinct is to love. Anything else that's foresty? I mean, those are appropriate. That one's kind of cute, right? If I were to take a guess, I think my adoptive mom suffers from bad self-esteem, anxiety, and some minor narcissism. Yeah. That's the recipe for a superiority complex, which is just an inferiority complex with spangles on it, with bells on. I'm still kind of digging that first one more, just more vibrant. And when she's being selfish, she is mean, but eventually the small amount of empathy she has wins. Interesting. She has like a limit. It is wild getting older and then like getting clarity on just parents and adults as a concept and just being like, oh no, there are no true adults. Oh God. My old therapist says everyone is on a spectrum for everything. That does make sense. Everyone's got a little bit of all the sliders. I like that one. This one's coordinated as hell so far. Yeah, dark wood. A log round table. Let's throw it down and try it out. Oh, it's got bears on it. Hell yeah. I don't know. Something that bothers me all the time is just that some people aren't, I don't know, some problems aren't fixable, some things can't be cured, at least not yet. I hate that. I hate a lost cause or the idea, and like I don't like the idea of that being a thing. Did I already put one of these down? Yes, I'm a silly goose. I think that has saved me as I have had a therapist most of my years that I am old. I have issues, but I think they are softened and I'm more functional than some. You're going to a doctor for your mind and your emotions. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Most of my year, I start like mid-20s. I've been at it for like 15 years, I think. And it's like all that therapy is definitely why I can come here and do all this online. Although I was already this kind of person before therapy. Like when I was 13, I was like, should I be a therapist? Should I be a psychologist? But I was like, I want to write and go into art instead. And then here I am. My unofficial, unaccredited stint as an online pseudo-therapist. That there, and then oop. Yes, okay. The therapist I've had now, I've had for 18 years. Damn, that's impressive. Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. I don't think I've had a single doctor that, well, maybe my pediatrician, because we were still going to him right up until he retired because he was great. So that may be the one that I've been to like the closest to 18 years. Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, he's 76. I'll doubt he'll last too much longer working. Oh, well, I hope he has many years left in him. Yeah, he may retire hopefully soon. Yeah. Now is a good time to rest if you're 76. No one is a lost cause as a person, just that society doesn't take mental health seriously, and therefore many people don't even know they might have a treatable problem. Yeah. My concern is the untreatable problems. But I don't know how long these things will be untreatable, you know? Like this thing that, you know, in the here and now we're like, well, that's permanent and there's nothing we can do about it. Maybe 5 years from now, it's like a pill you take or a surgery you can have. But I don't know, things that like real ass kickers like dementia, Alzheimer's, those things stress me out. Yeah, he's kind of a stubborn guy. I guess you have to be a therapist. You can mitigate untreatable problems. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, you can treat these things and make them less bad. It's just, I don't know. like my abusive stepfather. That's just like whatever's wrong with him is not something that therapy can fix or medicine can fix. It's it's one of those things that's like currently beyond science. And so yeah, not much to be done there. And like it's like, where does my anger go when this is something like this? There's clearly some damage here causing this, and this person isn't choosing to be this way. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a problem solver, and I like to fix things and make things better and make the world a better place. So not being able to resolve a problem or help a person, I don't like it. You may have guessed by all the things I was saying, but I don't like it. Can I still use the thing when I'm... No? Nope. I have depression. I'm sorry. That shit sucks. Feels like I was born with this because as long backwards I can think of, I've had it. Brushing. I think it's not treatable and I have a baseline we need to try and get to, but to try and fix it entirely is a waste of time. Yeah. And I just wish that was not the case because depression is hellish. It's awful. Like I've only experienced it in periods. Although, you know, having been abused since I was like 4 or 5, it's hard to say. Have I ever been not depressed? I don't know. All I know is my baseline, right? At a certain point, I think symptom management is the best we can do. Yeah, it's all about managing symptoms, maintaining a relatively good quality of life. But I don't know. I'm not. Just don't like that it can't be quote unquote fixed. Like, I just want that for people. I want people to have the peace and quiet and ease of life and lack of stress that comes with not having to deal with these things that are forced upon us. A part of that's just because I hate injustice, and I'm like, people deserve better than what they're receiving. See things as just so cosmically unfair sometimes. I have no idea why I am like I am, but I do know that I was like this from my first memory, so it must be a natural occurrence. Yeah, it's something you literally born this way, unfortunately. Not easy. But like I want there to be a cure. I want there to be like, hey, we found a way. Redcap Sue doesn't have to be depressed on a regular basis. Like we got medicines for it, but I feel like eventually we can get to the point where like this is a fixable thing. And then yeah, there's some things where it's like, yes, I would like this cured, and like some things where it's like, no, leave that alone. I feel like my autism is one of those things where it's like, no, leave that alone. But the ADHD, I would like an executive function, please. If I could just have one of those, that would be nice. And my therapist had me take a GAD test, and I scored near max on it. The only thing I didn't say was nearly every day was the part where it gets in the way of daily life. She asked why, and I was like, because I'm used to it. I've never not had existential dread and fear of everything, so it's my normal. Yep. When it's your baseline and you've adapted, you know, that you can have off days. You can have like, well, I don't feel super great, but I always don't feel super great, so at least I don't have a headache today. What is, yep, I get caught up in the grief of it. I've had people treat me horrible, but no one cares really. People care. I mean, it's a struggle for the majority of people to care, but people do care. I hate that people have treated you horrible. It's infuriating when people who need the most help are getting the most mistreatment as well. What is a GAD test? Generalized anxiety disorder. Yeah, I got one of those for sure. Oh, I know. There's always a few people who care. I think most people care, but most people have the capacity to care. It's just that this world keeps everyone exhausted to the point where fully caring is like an uphill battle for a lot of people. I don't ultimately one of those. Yeah, generalized anxiety or disorder is part of my diagnosis. It's a lovely little side effect of the trauma. Part of the hypervigilance of it all. Where can I put this? I feel like there's a good spot. Definitely created a weird setup. I guess that's okay. I wrote a song about being adopted. It's kind of emo. Well, based on what you've told me, it would have to be, because, girl, you've had a tough time. If you ever want to share the song, we can do that. I don't know if we'll do that on this stream today. I don't know if my soul is ready for that kind of thing. I get really affected by music. I don't want to tank my mood and be like, okay, well now I have to get off stream. Matthew, you make me smile. You'd make a good therapist. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. I've been doing this since I was like 12. Or younger. I've just always been the person who was there for the person in need. I remember doing that for kids in elementary school. Like the kids that would have like a bad phobic reaction or be in a crisis. Well, okay, maybe you'd need a good recharge battery to do it full time. Yeah, I'm gonna get into a steady rhythm here where I'm streaming most of the week, so this is my unlicensed therapy stream in essence. I make no claims to be a professional, and I encourage everyone to go see real professionals, but I'm here to help, especially if you don't have money or insurance, and a lot of us don't. There is something calming about you, though. Well, thank you. I think it's because I'm a person who seeks a lot of peace and calm, and then I kind of just end up exuding that, which is nice. And I'll take calming. Yeah, it's better. It's I can't do like the ultra hype mega energy streams. I would be exhausted and it would be so fake. I can only just be me. Yeah, I've been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder since I was 11, and ever since I got on anti-anxiety meds that stop the constant panic attacks, it's just meh. I look horrific on a multiple choice test, but I'm functioning. Yeah, once the panic attacks are like gone, you get like, you're like, okay, now I'm just white knuckling my entire existence. And that's no fun either. I've also had anxiety, depression pretty much my whole life. Oh, I'm sorry, Caden. It was untreated until my 8th grade year. Well, that's good that they got to it so early. I didn't get meds for any of that ish until I was like 24. Hypervigilance and hyperindependence are a trauma response, kid. Go get help. If you need help, go get it. I have panic attacks, but I don't think I have anxiety problems. I think they come from my sensitivity to noises and flashing lights. So you have like a sensory issue that causes panic attacks. That makes sense. I hadn't seen that before, but like that absolutely tracks with sensory overload. That's awful. Sensitivity to noises and flashing lights. How well do you do with the average video game? Like Animal Crossing is easy peasy in comparison to like a Call of Duty or a Hi-Fi Rush or something. Yes, that comes from being on the spectrum. Sensory overload from autism. I gotcha. I don't have too much sensory overload. Sometimes I am the sensory overload. A lot of my music I listen to is sensory overload. So I think part of my thing is experiencing sensory overload in a joyous way as a form of control. Like, oh, I'm in control of this and I'm having a good time. So if you're looking for a percentage, maybe 10% of the time I'm on a game, I'll have overload and panic. Damn. That's rough. As someone who is addicted to video games since he was like 6 or something, like that's rough. I can have it while driving? Oh no. No. I have procedures for that. You have to do like a whole maneuver. You have like... It's rough. I don't drive. I don't know how. Because when I was 16, we learned that I had narcolepsy. It turned out just being excessive daytime sleepiness. Which looks like narcolepsy in the like dropping off. So I'm not safe to drive, so I never learned how. And that's great because I think I would be a danger on the road. To be fully honest, do not think it would be good for anybody. I cannot ride rides in amusement parks. I cannot go to a drive-in car wash. Ooh. Rides on amusement parks. I don't know. As someone who doesn't like those, I don't think you're missing much, but drive-in car washes are cool. At least are fun. You can't even go in as a passenger? I don't know why that bums me out. Do I want to like do a little corner like that? I want to do a little corner like that. If people look me in the eye, I can have a response. Wow. Another form of overstimulation. Like it's like the autism's like, no, 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 no. Wow. No, my husband had to sit on me one time when we were in a car wash. Wow. To like keep you from like fleeing or like bolting from the car or from like having a seizure. Damn. I'm so curious. Because I know when I was a kid, I was taken to therapists and stuff. Psychologists and whatnot. I'm curious, like, what the diagnosis was. I could ask my mom, like, what this... I don't know if she has, like, full memory of what happened. Should ask. Oh, you can design. Oh, that means you could put any damn thing on here. Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Because of course we are. I just freaked and tried to bolt from the car. Oh, he was afraid I'd be injured or killed. Yeah. uh, bolting out of a car wash, mid-car wash, I don't think would have gone well for you, so good call on his part. I used to be married around the divorce was in late 2019, but yeah, she had a lot of self-harm, impulsivity, so having to like step in like that, I was like, "Oh, that's familiar. I've been there." It's one of those things where like, it's like in a way it's an honor to be here to help, and also I wish you didn't have to suffer like this. I agree, but I'm not the type to need that kind of intervention. I'm good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope I didn't come across as implying that you did. Um just that's my experience with like keeping people safe in moments of sudden panic. But in that case I did law. I'm not sure how long exactly it's been since I've self-harmed, but it's definitely been a while. And we like that. We like to hear that it's been a while. If it recurs, no shame there either. If you have a relapse into it, that just happens. Oh, these are dope. I don't know what they say, but you're going to be a little Japanese right here. I love these key holder things. When I have what seems like panic attacks, I'm not in control of myself at all, and I'm not in control of my body either. I've thought about there being a nervous system component to it, but who knows? Yeah, there absolutely has to be. Because you're clearly operating on instinct. Like your brain is almost not even involved. It's like the systems that are designed to keep you from being, the ones that are in charge are the systems in your body that are responsible for keeping you from being eaten by a lion. The panic attack is like, there's a lion, there's a fucking lion. I saw one thing. It's like I'm overstimulated by the sound or whatever is going on. It's like I just go into animal mode. Yep. Just, it becomes overwhelming. The nervous system can't handle it. The fight or flight happens. Yeah, I don't know how you would quote unquote solve that. My brain always goes to that place because I just want people to stop like having to suffer, right? Because I know how hellish suffering is. I don't want people to have to go through that ish. As soon as it's over, I'm back and embarrassed. Yeah, it's tough. Those involuntary nervous system responses in seemingly irrational moments. And it's like, to the logical brain, that probably seems irrational. To the nervous system, thank God I didn't get eaten by that lion. That one's just nice. It's just a nice. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. Let's put a painting not on this wall. Let's kind of tribute them a little bit. Oh, and I can put little things on top. Yeah, but I've learned so much on how to control them. I rarely have such a severe reaction. Hell yeah, we love to hear that. My therapist and I have worked on self-hypnosis. That helps a lot. Okay. I'm curious about that. How does that work? Brown sugar pound cake. I want orange or pumpkin. Pumpkin. And let's get a drink. Or a lamp. I need more or rusticy accessory thingies. A wooden bucket. An old-fashioned wash tub. So I can get my washing done. Guys got anything that needs to be washed? That's how my Kansas family would say wash. You do a lot of hypnosis exercises. Eventually you can put yourself into a more calm place a lot more quickly. Interesting. Sort of like a self-soothing exercise. I have to look into that. Because my anxiety, I mean, I think I'm on a good mix of meds right now to where my anxiety is pretty under control, but it's something that's always there. You know how it is. Especially with the kind of thing I've had where it's like, yep, there's that lion. Always there. Always watching. Then just, you know, trying to live in that calm space. And that's kind of why I give off this vibe, is because I'm trying to live in that calm space. And keep myself there, because I do have access to that, like, feeling of safety and contentment and peace. It's just sort of something I have to hold myself in. And it's not the easiest to stay in because the whole nervous system thing. Yes, you can do something like tapping your wrist, which will bring you to a place of peace, just like a nice smell can bring you a minute of pleasure and calm. Mental muscle memory. I see. I see. You're kind of like Pavloving yourself. You're like, associate this with a specific thing, and then I can trigger it whenever I need it. That's cool. To look into that. That's fascinating. Yeah, sure. Hourglass. Can I put it on top of the bookshelf, please? Oh, you're a monster. Let me put it on the bookshelf. Can I put 2 of these on here? Nope. Dang it. Oh. Chessboard. Oh, where the hell do I put this? Oop. I just move this? Where would I put? Okay, put the acorn there. This there. And that. That. Yeah. Should look into the self-hypnosis stuff, because mostly I use breathing exercises and just my general ability to, like, center myself in a place of peace. But, you know, all the tools, the more tools, the better, I find, when it comes to these kind of things. What else? Gonna give myself the gold award preemptively. So humble of me. Never felt more humble. Oh man. There's just some things there's some jokes I can't make with a straight face. Ooh, do I want to give a painting of Ophelia? Yeah. Not hitting for me. Scenic painting is nice and has trees in it. Mysterious painting is a vibe, though. Oh, I love the painting of Ophelia. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a classic. I just don't think it quite fits this place, but I do like this one. Something up there above it. Aw, it likes that one. Art door plate. There. I want to put another thing either on the wall or on the ceiling right above that painting. Just not certain what yet. We got a clock in place. Oh, we got these wall plants. The potted ivy. Let's do a pop of green. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. I'm uncertain now. I want to put this somewhere else. Somewhere else? These are kind of cramped. Here. Certain about. I kind of like that. I wanted to do that in front of the door, but we got this right here. I couldn't move it. Do I want to put it there? No, not really. Okay. Let's make some executive decisions. Boop. Boop. Oh, what was that? Oh, thank you, Jeffries, for following. I appreciate that. Let me know if you need any help with anything. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? Where do I... Oh, what was I doing? Yes, yes, yes. Boop. And... 2 of these. Seems like a vibe. Nah, I like it 1 level more. 1 level up. It just feels better. Go ahead and put that there, I guess? What can I put there instead? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We'll do this. There. Move you here. There. Take this. Put that. Okay. Now what do I do with that corner that I've opened up? Have anything dopalicious over here I'd want to... Partition. Do. Ow! Come on. Does this fit? Huh. Wood, cherry wood. Ooh, no. That really blends in, which I guess isn't a bad thing. What would I put on that? Probably put a plant on that. Here we go. Loading biotope. A pine bonsai tree. Of course. Of course. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Hell yeah. I kind of liked it where it was, actually. Kind of like it. Okay. I put something underneath that on the wall. I need with my hotel with the box outside. I need help with my hotel with the box outside of the hotel. I am needing items so that I can unlock the Nintendo items from the hotel. And some Splatoon stuff, please and thank you. What do you need help with? Like, what kind of materials? I'm just about finished with this house. I've got tons of material. I haven't done any of the box outside of the hotel stuff yet. I don't know why. I think it's not part of my rhythm yet. I need to get into that. Because it's... Ooh, these important. Let me make sure it's... Dude. Aw, you used an unchanged gifting Luigi. Thank you. Please do not maul my Luigi. Another good one. Bring me the deep focus shot. There we go. Another good one. Baby. I never know what is going on in Animal Crossing law. A totally unchanged Luigi. An unmauled, unmutilated Luigi. Just like God intended. Just like Arceus intended. I'm a-leaving soon. Who's my baby girl? My baby girl. Who's my baby girl? It's baby girl Amelia. Fuzzy Kitters, yeah, she's a precious. She's getting the butt pats. I don't know if you can hear it. There you go. There you go. 30,000 Pokey. I'm making 30,000 hokey pokey. There we go. I'll work a little longer. I just want to see what the other people want. Burr, beer, 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 beer. That's my baby girl, Amelia. Yes, she is. She's rubbing her face on the microphone arm. I'm giving her scritches. Want to feel like I'm right on the cusp of danger. Exclusive plug that only plays my playlist. Field Day Superstar. Okay. The danger one is interesting. A cute tropical chalet would be so me, wouldn't it? I want a slice of that stylish big city life. Oh, here's that bottle that I missed, I guess. I want to climb mountains and take in the pretty scenery. Well, I'm going back to my island to see if I can help Mr. Jeffries. Which sounds like Jeffries. Let me see. I want to see. I'm only doing this so I can see, yeah, which one it picked. A home with woodsy smells. Oh, I put the damn... I should have moved the clock. Damn, I needed to move that friggin' clock. Jam space for the band. A gamer's bunker. I do want to do more with gamer's bunker at some point. Padded ring for romping. Came out way better than I thought it would. Oh, I forgot. Totally forgot about that. That was a fun one. A heavy-duty safety zone. Man. This has been fun. I really need to... I keep saying this, but I need to learn how to connect my 3DS to the live stream so that I can show you my Happy Home Designer designs on whatchamacallit, my 3DS. Because I had some very silly ones. I had some very silly ones. Wooden double bed needs 30 pieces of wood. Damn. Mum crown needs 1 yellow mum. I have the rest of what I need for that. Piece al aquapaza needs 1 red snapper and 1 manila clam. Pear pie needs 2 pears, and I have the rest of what I need for that. Please and thank you. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see what I have of that. I got a ton of stuff because I'm one of those, like, people who hoards, like, wood and clams and coral, and just in case I need to craft something. Oh, Amelia, you're so sweet. So sweet. She's right there. Look at her. Oh, it's... Don't auto flip the camera. Yeah, there you go. No, stop auto rotating. You sick bastard. Trying to show my cute cat. I got green and purple mums. I don't know about yellow mums. Let's go inside my Christmas house. Amelia, please stop leaning on the keyboard. Thank you. Do not need to scroll down. Okay, so what do we got? Wooden bed needs 30 pieces of wood. Now, you didn't specify a type of wood, so I assume you just mean regular wood and not heavy or soft wood. Got so much stuff. Softwood. Ooh, do I not have regular wood? Ooh, I got tree branches. Can I turn tree branches into wood? Is that a thing? No, god damn. Eric, now is not the time. Dude. Dude. Come on. Bro. Oh, God. When you finally see I'm free to open your gates. Also, no, I do not use NookLink. Well, you should. So I can't see the message you sent. Can you pretty please open your gates? I'm freezing outside. Message when you finally see this. Oh my God, check your phone. It's not on my phone, weirdly enough. You can't see the messages that he sends me. Sorry. Texting to bestie. The panic just gets bigger and bigger. Whoa, are we panicking about some... Oh, yeah, for him? Matthew. I'm freezing out. Open your gates. No. Later. Yeah, for him. I was like, Sue, are you okay? Because we were just talking about your panic attacks. So I was like... Are you alright? Amelia. Oh, you can see her. You can see the top of her head when she does that. Boop, boop. Sue is always okay. All right. As long as you're sure. As I was saying, can I... Sort. Alphabetical order obtained. Isn't... Why request favorite? Craftable. I don't think I'm able to make wood out of trees. Tree branches, am I? Nope. It's always okay. I've got this, lol. Good. Thank God. I got a DIY recipe, glowing moss pond. I don't know it. Check your Nook phone. Weirdly, I think the Nook phone would see the messages, but it really just... It only just gives me the ability to chat, to text better. Boop. Okay. Wait. What am I doing? Why would I walk? My eye hurts. Why does his eye hurt? What's wrong with your eye? Why does your eye hurt? Let's go. I want to visit tours. Amelia, please stop leaning on the keyboard. Thank you. You're so cute. You're so precious. Please stop messing with the computer. Oh, wait. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, I did. I was talking to my cat and automatically pressing buttons. Sorry. Roger. Roger, Roger. Amelia. Who's a precious girl? Play online at 12. Just a regular session. Just a regular session. Only the best. Look, Amelia. Look, look, look. You're so cute. Is he not seeing my messages? Gates are open. Can you see these messages? Okay. Now I gotta figure out my wood situation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. Bro. The gates are open, dude. Isn't that what you wanted? Did I misread? That's what he wanted, right? Check your phone. Using outside, open your gates. Gates are open. Hopefully he saw that. Shit, I don't have any wood. Do I have a mum? Little piece of aquapot needs one red snapper and one pie needs 2 pears. Okay, I think I can help with the pears. Go alphabetical. Who am I to know Fievel? From Fievel goes west? Well, I got Parasaur, but I don't have pear. What the hell? I know I've got a pear tree, though. I can get you some pears. Who am I to know Fievel? Fievel from Fievel Goes West is dope. I know I've got manila clams. Hard not to get them. They're close. Yep, there they are. Manila clam. One thing. All right. You looked so perplexed. I just don't know any other Fivels. I was like, why are we bringing up Fievel? It's an amazing movie. Ah, the legendary test chef. Sanji. Imagine his Jewish father shrugging his shoulders. Who am I to know such things? Oh, who am I to know, Fievel? Yes, now I see it. I thought you were like, who am I to know Fievel, just in general? Like Fievel as a character. You were thinking even more generally. Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing how Draven can see under these circumstances. Boop. All right, so can I even take time to move it later? There we go. Yes. Okay. I can get stuff out still. Go to everything. Time, type, alphabetical. I need to get to the Y's. Oh, this is God. X, Y. Damn, I do not have a... Wait, I've got yellow cosmos. I do not have yellow mum. Oh, I've got yellow mum bags. Yo, you can grow yellow mums. I can give you that. And then I've got... Do you keep a whole cabinet? Yes. The bags are for their head. Is Mr. Jeff Reese still with us? Yes, he is. So, yes. So, do I need, like, your friend code? Can I mail you these? I need to, like, add you, I think. Pears. I know I planted a pear tree up here. Don't ask about the mask. I just figured you're blind. Friend code. Oh, you can, like, summon that? Smoke, my boy. Ah! Smoke, what are you doing? Why are you attacking? Huh? Won't get me. Can we DoorDash them to you, Jeff? Can we? Is there... Did that friend code thing trigger a friend code? I don't see anything. Hold on, let's look at the messages. Cool storage idea. Yeah, it's don't ask about cool storage. So I was able to get pears, mums, and a manila clam. It works in most streams. Maybe I need to get that set up. I guess I don't have a bot that does that. I need to upgrade my setup. Where did I leave that? Yes. The only problem with doing this is I can't pick it up. Away. I guess I need to go on like a whatchamacallit. Something out. 3. And so let me scroll up again. I don't have red snapper. I think you have to catch all your own fish in this game. Yeah, I've got... Yeah, that's all that I could give you. Sorry about the wood. I think I've used that. Where's my friend code? Profile. There it is. Take a screenshot. Boop. Boop. Oh, no, go back to the game. Thank you. Where are ya? Where is... Where did Draven go? Where did Draven go? Oh, I need that. Hotel. What do I need? And I need Splatoon items, please and thank you if have them. I do not have those yet. I do have the Splatoon amiibo, like almost all of them. They're just in a box somewhere. What is this? What have I got? E-slope flooring, old-fashioned wash tub, large cardboard boxes, and a cutting board. Yeah, I would give you the Splatoon items if I had them. Don't, like... I just don't yet. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Guess I still need your friend code. Can I change the type of session? Without having to, like... Oh, I keep pressing the map button for friggin'... whatchamacallit. Metroid Prime. I was playing that earlier. You know when you play something and then, like, all your muscle memory gets jacked up? I think can I change this to Dodo Kodo? Make it easy. We don't have to trade for... Oh, there we go. That solved that. Artful Jet. Oh, no, I can't change anything. Okay. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Boop. What's going on? You're not at the hotel. Right. So much going on. ADHD on fleek. Online. All. Is it not showing? Oh, is it not? Where? I added their friend. Okay. And inbox. Friends. Which one is you? Has that even been unlocked yet? Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yo! Alright. Theoretically, I'm Reese in-game. Ta-da! Your poor eye. Huh, I'm not seeing you in the list yet. Theoretically, you should be able to like. You should be able to just try and come over here. Theoretically, Reese, you should be able to. No, I don't have medicine. I don't have medicine for you. All I can do is... Here, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Let me but little off. Nope. Little off. There you go. You got a souvenir? The whatchamacallit? The hive. Whoa! Hell yeah. God, I love those things. Reese, are you able to get in or not? Or... Oh, I can press this to refresh. Yeah, that's weird. It's not seeing you. Sorry, but... Thanks for the free crops. Criminal! Coming. Thank you. Excellent. I'll meet you down by the airport once I look and see how much my crops have been plundered. Just a little bit. It's fine. Clearly, I'm not hurting for crops, right? This is definitely my farmer, like, DNA, my farmer heritage manifesting. But this was, when I restarted my island, this was my way of making a ton of money. So that was, I got drumsticks. Kind of. Thanks for the free crops. Sorry, that was a bit mean. It's okay. We'll make it right. Come here. Why are you running? Yeah. No. Oh, no. No, damn it. No, damn it. See, this is funny because we can do it like side by side. You can come up while I'm coming down. Does it work? It's not letting me go down. There we go. Ah, gotcha! Fell for my tricks. Drumsticks. Now I'm just thinking of ice cream drumsticks. Matthew once again fails the try not to get hungry on stream challenge. I never win that one. Good lord. Good lord what? The Lord is not here to save you. Making houses in Animal Crossing just has me wanting a bedroom with the Kiki and Lala one. Now, what in tarnation would that be? Kiki, Kiki and Lala. Oh. Oh, that's adorable. Dude, that's like weaponized cuteness. I can feel myself developing diabetes. That's unrelated to how cute this is. That's just something that Wait. I missed a massage. Though I need pitfalls. The Lord. You are... I'd be like, well, drop any gyroids you find. You can keep any fossils, but drop any gyroids. I've got all the fossils, but none of the well, some of the gyroids. See. It's so weird. Not detecting him. 2,460 hours? Ah, yes, a fellow addict. Game recognized game. Oh, shit! Ah. Gotcha. Whoop. I don't know what's going on with normal Luigi, definitely. Thank you. Do I know this person? Draven? It's one of my viewers. From back before my unintentional 2-month hiatus last year, at the end of the year. I finally was able to get back on track. So it's fun seeing people come out of the woodwork now that I'm back. It's like, oh my god, you're here. Jeff Reese is new. I'm curious what's going on. I've never seen that issue where, like, you make someone a best friend and they're not showing up. I got, oh, drumsticks. Looks like there aren't any islands we can take you to, and I have to visit your island for to show me in your friends list. Oh. What do I do? I think I have to close and reopen the gate. Oh, I got drumsticks. That's what you meant. You got the oh drumsticks error message. Okay. I'm putting it together. The beautiful mind equations are finally, it's all adding up. All right. We're gonna have to close the gate. Okay. Cool. Please open the gate. I need to close the gate to say the word. Okay, let's see if that works. Try again, Jeffries. What else? I should put some of this stuff away. Wow. Something away. Rolling cart, bunk bed, golf bag, stormy night, what candles, blah 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 blah. PA speaker, wheat field. The trees shan't be harmed. Damn right. Leave that ish alone. Okay, and then these are the things. Do you have it set to only best friends? It is. But you should be marked as a best friend. At least on a system level. Does it not make its way to here? Oi. All right. The Lorax. All right, I'm sorry, Draven. Because I got the same message again. Okay. Reset my connection. BRB. There you go. Okay. And I do one of these. End session. Sorry, mate. Ah! Ooh. Oh, what was that? Aww. Thanks, Red Capsu. That was so sweet. Aww. Try that again. Stuff like this always brings a tear to my eye. Online play. Do, 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 do. Roger. Oh. Oh. Sorry, my best friend sent me a picture of her cats under blankets. Just a regular session. I dubbed the Asop. All my friends? Okay. Theoretically, Jeffries, this should work. Excellent. There we go. Whoa, it's like 1 a.m. and I'm feeling a silly. Oh no, are you feeling like just the silliest little guy? Red Capsu, I will listen to that song later. Off stream, music really affects me, so. A mature younger brother named Reese, arriving from the A Nation. Ah, yes, the Airbender Nation. The chat shows my friendship requests on. on there. Oh, hell yeah! Look at that. We love Splatoon here, by the way. Splatoon 3 I was playing pretty regularly last year. So Jeffries, you're in good company. Hell yeah. Oh. Press C to start game chat. Oh. Hello. Let's go up here so I can drop items. Oh, no, drop. 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 Oh, I can't give you a manila clam. It only says show it off or release. I'm the silliest little clown. Just the silliest little guy. He's still down here? Oh, okay. I was like, is he alive? Yeah, sorry, it won't let me give you the clam. It just will not. I've got clams though. There's probably some on the. I've got a Gulliver on the beach. Let me see if I've. Okay, here's. Oh, that's a sand dollar. God damn it. I'm looking for a manila clam for you. You can check my beaches. I'm checking this side. Oh. Cowrie. Sand dollar. Sand dollar. Oh my god. This game has a habit of not giving you exactly what you want. It like knows. Oh my god, a sand dollar and a giant clam. Sand dollar. Oh my god. I hope they're checking the other side of the island. Boy. This is like when me and my friend were trying to find coral for something we were trying to build. And we just could not find any on either of our islands. Over here. $10. Oh my god. Oh wait, aren't those the ones you have to dig underground for? Wait, Jeffries. I think these are the ones you have to dig into the sand for. Hold up. I think manila clams, you do not get them like this. When you see water spray... Oh, yeah. What the... But yeah, when you see water spray out of the sand, that's where the manila clams are. Oh, yeah, like this one. No, damn it. Yes, there it is. That's how you get a manila clam. Very deceptive, because you'd think it would be with the rest of the little clams and shells on the ground. But you got to get it that way. And you should be able to find those on any island. Where are they? Where did Jeffries go? It's so weird that they don't tell you, like, on the map. Okay, good. Okay. He heard. Okay, just telling my friend about whatchamacallit, the Nooklink app. Oh my god, I just realized they've got the ink pack. That's awesome. Is 100% of your gear? That's all Splatoon, right? Hell yeah. Hell yes. Oh yeah. Excellent look. And then choosing, is that octopus hair or squid hair still? I can't remember. Feel an octopus hair. Sometimes we do play Splatoon on this channel. I just haven't gotten to that point yet because there's been so much Animal Crossing content. Oh, love the lights on the back of Cephalobot's head. But yeah, since you've got the items now, if you're good, you might want to leave. Just because if the connection ends, you will lose the items that I gave you. But if you leave through the airport, you'll be able to save the items, and I don't want you to lose that. I've had some really terrible situations where I was in the middle of a big, like, haul of stuff, and then suddenly the disconnect happened, and I lost all of that stuff, and I had to go back to the island to get that stuff again. So, but yeah, thanks for visiting. Sorry I didn't have wood. That was a surprise. I need to go to a bunch of islands and get more wood. Because I'm just straight up out. I need to go deforest a bunch of islands. Because I'm straight up out of wood. Best way to get wood in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Okay. 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 Oh wait. We've got some of Caden's design. This is a koala at work. Oh, a koala at the doctor's office. It's a Dr. Koala. Dr. Koala, MD. And then here's Chelsea, I believe, with a very adorable setup. With cute little post. Is that friggin' Lottie in Sanrio with friggin' Digby in the background on his... That's adorable. That's adorable. And then this piano is fantastic. All of the Sanrio stuff is great, obviously. Oh. Poster of herself. Got a little vanity here and a little vanity here. Oh, Etoile's Home for Handicrafts. Ooh, you use the big starbit thing. I love those. And this... Oh, did you use bed? And is this awesome either way? Of course, you've got a little trans-colored setup. Couch. Hell yeah. Excellent work. Sigh, 1 a.m. and I get a text from my cleaning buddy. She's no longer going to be coming. Her doctor has said she needs to slow down now that she's getting closer to 70. I get it, but I'm just sad and slightly upset over the fact change is happening again. Yeah, that's one of the trickiest things to deal with life is there's just going to be so much change and so much of it is going to be out of your control. And it's gonna suck. But wait, who's coming? Who's on their way? I actually don't know who's gonna be here. They even keep it up? Yep, it's Draven. I had a feeling. Sorry, I'm just geeking out about the reactions to my friend. I mean, you don't have to stop having a cleaning buddy. Wow, so cute. Wow, I need a cleaning buddy. Yeah, so do I. Usually I am the cleaning buddy, but in a sort of like, whatchamacallit, body, not, what is it? Body doubling. Yes. Usually I'm not helping the cleaning unless I'm requested to. Wait, what? Oh, there they are. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. But yeah, you'll have to find a new cleaning buddy, which, you know, isn't the most fun, but I need that because I developed severe executive dysfunction. Yay, all better. Yeah, executive dysfunction is one of my big problems. And I'm like a workaholic who likes to create and do stuff, so it's something that I've like mostly learned to tackle, except I'm not great at like finishing a project. I kind of put a lot of things in like forever development mode. But I'm getting better at actually finishing and committing a thing. I mean, I'm doing this. This all went from being like an idea to being a reality. I've always had it a little bit, but severe trauma has set it off. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's... trauma will screw up your whole business. Just screw everything up. It's the worst. And then usually the people who cause the trauma do nothing to fix it, refuse to apologize. It's just... My parents considered at one point having one of Mom's college students come out and clean once a week, and Mom would pay them, but then I met Moira, and so they didn't go through with it, but I may ask Mom about it yet again now. Yeah. So it looks like a solution is on the horizon. It'll be a change, but we'll be able to adapt. I mean, honestly, the like, whatchamacallit, this pole is one of my favorite items, and I wish I had it in real life because it just seems really fun. No! Oh my god. Phew. Man, I hope that doesn't happen again. No! I knew that was going to happen. I needed the Nook Miles. Oh my god, have I not? This is my first pitfall for this save file. A trapped reckless one. So yeah, thank you, Draven. You accidentally did that. You accidentally helped. He's a mischievous little monster. Where'd he go? Well, I was happily in Ireland when I got a call from my brother. Came home. Dad is sick and going on hospice. He wants to go home. I can't help him. So I flew home, was dropped off with my dad, and he died. Was horrific. Then my bio mother died. Then I caught COVID in the first phase and almost died. Then I got after virus. And oh my god, Sue. Ah, that's way too many punches to the face at once. Oh my god. I have not... Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm just pumped to see these items for sale. Yeah, I am so damn sorry. And they put me on a bunch of depression meds and it destroyed my liver. Did you reach like the point where you were experiencing jaundice? Because I've never had bad liver stuff despite taking a lot of meds. Like I took Ritalin for most of my life. I'm like 5 to 16. and that'll do a number on your liver, but I never had anything. Good Lord. I spent about 3 years in bed and wouldn't come out. Damn. Poor Sue. That's fucking awful. I hope you're doing moderately better these days. Even just a little bit better would be nice. Damn. My husband got caught in the UK and because of COVID, we were separated for 13 months? No. Yeah, that's over here. Yeah, that's the entire time that's how long they spent filming. No. That's how long they spent filming Lord of the Rings. I couldn't go to him because the last thing my dad said was for me to take care of his dog, so I couldn't go back to Ireland. Oh, God. What a heinous time that was for us all. Hold on. No. Well, a year later, because it was a pit bull. Well, a year later, the dog died. Please tell me it was its time and not this was a tragic, like, outcome. I laid on the vet's floor and cried, which I would have as well. Just absolute devastation. Not bamboo. I also have the star one, but green's my favorite color, so I do the bamboo one. You had a tumor. I had just spent $1,000 a month before for senior checkup and X-rays, and they missed her tumor. I would have demanded a refund. I would have demanded a lot. That's friggin' awful. And I will get back to what you said, Nate and company. Holy crap. It burst and she was dying. No. No. That's the worst. Hugs you hard and refuses to let go. That's the spirit. I had them put her on an IV, but they couldn't save her. It just held her until she died was all I could do. It sucks so bad. I have her and my dad together. Oh, ashes-wise, that's sweet. Not great that they've passed, but it's good that you have them together. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll try not to cry challenge impossible. Yo, that's a lot of uppercuts to your life, to the face in your life. What I'm going to do is put a bit of her ashes and his together and have them make a pin for my shirt or scarf. Aw, that would be beautiful. Yeah, having ashes invites a lot of, like, interesting arts and crafts opportunities. It'd be fun to, like, embed it in resin, turn it into a gem. Ow! My father wanted to be buried in a military cemetery, so I'm working on that. You got a lot to do when you get back to the homeland. I'm too tired to cry, but what I feel is worse because of that. Oh. The exhaustion. Exhausted despair. I'm waiting on his paperwork, and then I can get him into a cemetery. Well, I'm... God, I hope you can get over there soon without any more issues. and get back to the Irish countryside or wherever it was in Ireland that you lived or want to live. The Irish countryside is just the prettiest part. But I can't wait to just leave this state and go back to Ireland and just let that be the past. Yeah. Being in a new space, being in a new area. Moving on, but not, you know, forgetting, but letting it be the past. I do get out of bed now, thank God, and I can go places, but I'm just still struggling to leave the house. But I tell you all that so you understand why I spent several years just not functioning. It was a lot. Yeah, thank you for that context. That's rough. Chronic illness, and then getting hit with multiple illness, and then getting hit with multiple tragedies. Like, that has to have absolutely blown up your immune system. Oh, that was my first pitfall. Whoa. Oh, well. Well. Ah! Yeah, it was a lot of stuff coming at me from all sides. Yeah. Just crushing. I hate when life just comes at you fast like that and just never lets you, like, rest. Still hugging and considering taking out the super glue so you're not alone ever again. Aw, it's so sweet. I tell you what, it's one of the good things my bio mom gave me, and that was a strong personality. I think that it can be bad, but it can be good too. That's the spirit. Because, I mean, you can make beautiful things with the difficult life you've been given. And it's inspiring. Those of us who go through tough shit don't want to be inspiring, but we are nonetheless. What was I was trying to get a shovel. I got a bunch of spares. Where are they? Oh, I also need a axe. Wait, type. There they are. Do I have any other type of axes? Oh yeah, ice wand, shamrock wand, spooky wand. Do I not have the star wand? I thought I had the star wand. I guess I gotta make a star wand. Do I have any other axes? Nope, just the one type. Son of a bitch. Wait, what did he say? Genius hell. I have issues, but I'm very self-aware, and I try to minimize the impact it has on me. My husband has the patience of a saint, though. Wait, not that one. I remember being the husband with the patience of a saint. My ex-partner had borderline personality disorder, so. LOL! Boom! Boom! Ah! Imagine most of us would lose patience with this stuff. Yeah, I've been with people with chronic illness and mental illness, and as long as you're not mean to me and you don't mistreat me, I could have infinite patience. But if you are irrationally unkind to me, which is what I experienced a lot in my previous relationship, I'm not gonna have that patience. I will try to maintain it. But yeah, I can't do that. It's not like, oh, occasionally being irritated or anything. It's just, it's a full-on borderline personality disorder flipping where suddenly you become the most worthless person of all time. I think I sent you the love song I wrote him this year for Christmas. Yes, it was so sweet. It was beautiful. This man's is a menace. Let's see if he can find me. Let's see if he's watching the stream and can find me. Yeah, I would have a hard time being mean to someone like you, Matthew. Oh, that's so sweet. I'd feel guilty. Thank you. Unfortunately, my ex was, I don't know. I don't know. I really do hope the best for her. People who have borderline personality disorder don't want to have it, and it's a hellish existence for them. So she has my sympathy and my condolences, but he and I could only ever be just friends ever again. I could never go through something like that again. And that specifically, that's because it resembles it too closely resembles what I went through as a child. And I can't go through that again. I can't keep repeating that pattern. My soul will evaporate. Well, we women can be complicated and best to not be in a relationship at phases of our life. Yeah, all people are complicated, but definitely, I don't know. Her mental health journey was definitely not complete, and the help that she was getting was not great, even though we were getting the best that we could get at the time. But sometimes rudeness is just rudeness and unnecessary. Yeah, it's the disorder, idealization and devaluation. Yes. It's the massive swing between being treated like the best person on planet Earth and worthless scum. And it just, idealization can quickly turn into devaluation because there is often no middle ground for a person with BPD. And this is the part that I feel most bad for her about, because that means that she can't have a middle ground in her own self-perception or assessment for herself. So, like, she devalues herself and can't live in the middle ground where, yeah, it's tragic. It's tragic. But yeah, it's not something that I can deal with after having gone through that with her, and then it resembling too much of my childhood. I just can't repeat. Which makes me feel bad, but everyone has their limits. I have some traits of BPD, but I wouldn't say I have it. Yeah, everyone's got a little bit of something, and there's some morbidity. There's some overlap. I have way too much empathy and sympathy for me to be traditional BPD. Yeah, my ex has a lot of empathy and sympathy. It's just, yeah, you can't control that flip between the two. Yeah, someone with BPD, it's hardest at the early points of when it appears. Like, you know inside that what you're doing makes zero sense, but your emotions are so intense that if you have no coping skills for it yet, then you're unable to handle it, and it can be destructive for all. Yeah, and the problem that we had was that she did not get that diagnosis until like years later. Oh, he definitely lost me. Until like 6 years into the relationship. We were already like 2 years into being married. God, maybe it was like 7 or 8. I don't know. It was within the last 1 or 2 years of the relationship that we found out that she had BPD. You're the first to recognize my island tune, lol. How could I forget? How could anyone forget? Sorry, I was laughing at my friend. Yeah, initially we thought just depression, and then mania kicked in, and we thought it was bipolar, and then only eventually did we get to BPD, and by that time, things had already devolved to the point where it was kind of irreparable. I can make a relationship in my mind more than it is, a little bit, not extreme. I also can be sensitive to being rejected. So I'm hurt by things, and that being bit of an overreaction. Interesting. I wonder, I mean, that might be a little bit of rejection, sensitivity, dysphoria. Oh, wow. He forgot to close that. Okay. I wouldn't say empathy plays a part in it. I've been told I'm extreme. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That was hilarious. I've been told I'm extremely empathetic, but I'm diagnosed BPD, and early on, the feeling of empathy actually made me lash out more because it wasn't, I don't care about you. It was, I feel too many emotions and they are exploding out, and now you're upset, and that makes me feel worse. Yeah. And that was probably part of the negative cycle that I was stuck in with my ex. Because it would be, because for me, it was a lot of trying to hold her accountable for her behavior and being like, you can't say that to me. You can't treat me that way. And like, just being really clear on my boundaries. And then, you know, the devaluation happens and all of that goes out the window. And then, you know, in the trying to hold her accountable, she's aware that she made a mistake and she feels bad for it, but like she can't devalue herself, otherwise that's like a whatchamacallit, it's like an existential identity collapse, right? Like you go from like I'm the greatest to I'm the worst, and you don't have a middle. I don't really lash out though. Yeah, you're not BPD. The point was that empathy isn't the problem, the emotions are. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, wait. Did I pick the wrong button? Oop. There we go. Hold up. Do you play real pianos? The out of control emotions are more of an indicator, is what you're saying. Yeah, and the yeah, out of control and flip faster than bipolar can. Yeah, it's the flip where everything can be going perfect. You can have the best day, and then you are being treated. It's just like just instant abuse, and then every moment of intimacy you've ever had, every piece of vulnerability, anything you've ever said in confidence, it all becomes weapons. Yeah, and I just didn't. I didn't ever want to give up on her, and stayed far longer than I should have, far longer than was healthy. Like, I'm just like, it'll get better one day. This will stop one day. Things will be different. I don't want to give up on her. It didn't work. Yeah, we decided I wasn't BPD, but I do have some mild traits that cross over. We think I have major chronic depression with bipolar. I did a genetic test and I came up high for being prone to bipolar. The worst. Like, bipolar swings last days, weeks, or even months, years. BPD switches can happen in seconds. Yes. Yes, and then the person doesn't want to talk about it anymore because they're trying to, like, not go back there, and they don't want to be held accountable because then they'd have to face... It's... I don't know. It's rough. Right, mine are slow. They come slow and leave slow. Interesting. I mean, I have depressive periods, but I have a very bright and shiny, like, personality thanks to my mother. But there's definitely a... I like to say that I sail a cheery ship on a stormy sea. And that's just the pain and the anger and the trauma. Oh, wait, watch this. I love the theremin. I think I can spin around and then, like, be dizzy, right? I do have daily mood switches at night because I have an autistic/ADHD battery that runs out and I need peace and quiet to recharge. And I can be snappish and moody if I'm tired. Yep, classic overstimulation. Theremin. Theremins are so dope. I love theremins. I want one. I want a theremin and some effects pedals, and I want to just go ham. I get called out a lot at night. Yeah. It's like just general human functioning goes out the window. At 18, I had a really bad because I was just, well, I got hit with BPD, DID, and schizoaffective symptoms appearing all at once. It ruined my engagement, not gonna lie. Jesus. Well, as someone who's done this before, you shouldn't be engaged at 18. You really shouldn't be pursuing serious relationships until after your mid-20s, after a lot of therapy and medication and self-reflection. But, you know, I didn't follow that advice. I'm just saying it's probably the better option. Dear, why are you yelling? Well, I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, I play trumpet. Oh. The trumpet. A little bit of Monica. I think they said your brain isn't fully formed until 27 or something I read. I'll have to look that up. Yeah. Yeah, you don't fully stop cooking as a brain, you know, until you at least your late 20s, I feel. I mean, because then your brain is fully formed by 27, but you still need a couple years to, like, get used to that thing. Hayden is so sleepy. Oops, I flattened a Luigi. No, he slipped and fell on my Luigi. You should get some sleep. It's almost midnight for me. I should probably go too. But yeah, your brain isn't fully formed until 27. Is this accurate to real life? No, I wish. My computer is green like that. Like, it's definitely green. You can kind of see the green inside it right now. That's my cat right there also. Oh, little man. He's a precious little guy. Ah. It's not as fun when I just accept my fate, huh? But yeah, I think we need to normalize the full case care up to 20 years old. There's a partial case of children until they are 30. Yes, yes, especially with longevity increasing. As long with our lives becoming longer and longer, like childhood is going to get longer and longer. And technically that just means we need to accept that childhood extends until you're 30. A balloon? Do you? have a balloon. Not right. No balloon. Tina, technically, I wasn't engaged yet. We got engaged when I was 19, but the hit of mental illnesses and shiz, and his perseverance through it told me he was someone to hold on to. Aww. That's so sweet. I'm sorry that didn't entirely work out. I owe you one. Which color? What's your favorite color? There we go. Blue. Yes, if we normalize it, parents will be happy. They only hate kids being around because of the social stigma. Yeah, especially in America, there's a lot more acceptance for generational families and having the kids around. But yeah, I do think, like, I keep falling. Oh. Continue to support my kids, as does my mom, even me here at 39. I think it's a necessity, especially in this modern age where upward mobility is not what it used to be or what it should be. I talked to Katrina. And why? In every way, and my oldest is 36. Nice. Yep, gotta keep it going. It's a wild world right now. Everyone needs each other. Well, to not support your kids is to hide your head in the sand about what is happening to the world. Oh. I broke up with him. He held on like I was the only person left in the world too. Lol, and it took transitioning to get my full mental ish together, but now, well, Billy is straight and shit. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think I was a Billy in the sense I held on to them like they were the only person left in the world too. But it was because, like, I was like a ride or die type, you know? I was like, yeah, I'm not going to abandon you. I would never abandon you. Not, especially not when you're like in recovery, essentially. But needed to part despite being in recovery. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is part of the... It's part of the helmet. Dude. Hell yeah. Whoop. You gaslit my stream. How dare you? That's crazy that this is part... They all think you tricked me. That was funny. That is getting posted as a clip. I am 100% posting that as a clip. Because it looks 100% like I did trip you. But that's crazy. That's such a good detail that this is what causes... It's so heavy. Can you make your streams into YouTube videos? On YouTube, the streams automatically become YouTube videos. So you can go on YouTube right now and see all the past streams from this month. I think I've got some... I have less prior to that, but now it's consistently. I liked watching you react. Oh, to my balloon flying. Yeah, we're going to put that up there. That's going to be a short. I need to work on my shorts tomorrow. I want my kids happy and as healthy mentally and physically as I can muster until I die. That's motherhood. That's parenthood. That's a responsibility. That's the good shit. Yeah, my mom's the same way. I should probably give him back this. Oh. Hold on, let me wear that and then drop. Because it's not mine and those are expensive. Billy said the other day, you're one of the few good people. I saw it even when you were in the worst of your mental shit, that you were fighting every second of it. I want to give you bare minimum a person who won't leave no matter what because you deserve it. Oh, that's so sweet. That's beautiful. Aw, you quote, yes, I copy pasted that from a text. Aw, that's so sweet. You quoted him. Wait. Fall on the snow? Because you leave an imprint. I just now noticed. Like when you trip on the snow. That one don't count. It gotta be on the snow. That wasn't enough. You gotta like just up and down this. Yeah, he was amazing. Aw. Oh, I thought that was so nice. It was. It was very sweet. And that's what I was trying to give my ex-wife, but she could never treat me right, and I would never tolerate being mistreated, and it just never worked. Best friend I could ever ask for, even when he's on my nerves for being absolutely clueless. Well, that's just friend stuff, right? You're always gonna have that with your friends. I don't blame you, and she couldn't have felt good about herself. Yeah. I just hope that whoever she's with now is treating them well. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's like it has like momentum to it. It's not just a straight face plant. It's a skid. Like they really put the thought into it having physics. Yeah, look at that. Damn. But yeah, I just didn't. I'ma go to bed. Goofing around. There we go. Gosh, I have a hard time criticizing my husband. Well, I'm sure there's something, but I'm sure it's one of those things where it's like, we're all human. Don't end stream for a bit. Will do. You should see me try to dance around a criticism. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of those things where it's like, can I even... it's a thing he does wrong, but it feels unfair to criticize. And then you like think about all this, the stuff you do wrong. And like, I have that with, I mean, everybody, but... Yeah, I mean, I'm even sitting here like, you know, saying like how my ex was mistreating me, but also giving her the credit she deserves as someone with a disability. And I hope that whoever she's with is able to handle that disability, and she's able to rein that disability in so that she doesn't mistreat people. Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a couple years, though. Because we were friends for like 2 years after the divorce. That's important to note. We were best friends for like 2 years after the divorce. But that behavior didn't go away. The splitting and all that. So, I think she just eventually stopped talking to me because I would just be like, don't treat me like that. What are you doing? You can't do that. I'm just trying to get behavior to change and to be treated better. And it just not happening, and it just kind of eroding the relationship until it just disappeared one day. No explanation, nothing. You deserve a lot better than that. Thank you. I do. It was so confusing at the time because I was really like blindly like, that's my best friend. We're great. Blah, blah. And it blindsided me. But now I got a new best friend. Things are much better. Just a little, I worry a little bit about my ex just showing up again. And like, if she wants to reconcile and be friends, that's great. If she wants to try and like get back in a relationship with me, that just can't happen because it's not what's best for either of us. And I just don't look forward to telling her that. I just don't want to hurt her feelings. Like, she can't choose that ish. Oh my god, did I get raided? Well, that's good. Oh, thank you, Jess and company. The Jess raid. Smash Mouth Gamer 2017. Hell yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. This is awesome. Thanks for the raid. Happy to have you here. I'm Matthew Malachite. I like helping people. If you need help with anything, I'm happy to assist you with it. This is awesome. Huh, where's the raid thing in chat? I don't know. Yeah, thank you all for being here. To whom do I owe to whom should I thank? I'm so fluttered. I'm so flustered. It's been a while since I got raided. I've been not streaming for a little bit. Hello, Spencer and Awesome Jess. Hello. Oh, Awesome Jess, I assume is where the Jess raid is coming from. We be crossing the animals. Yes. Is it? Oh, it is Thursday now, isn't it? I've lost track of how late it is. It's Mountain Standard Time here for me. I'm in Colorado. And I love Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Nintendo in general. Oh, thanks, Red Capsu. That's so sweet. My cat is over here on my computer tower. Oh my god, we reached the sub goal of 10. Thank you, everybody. Wow. Holy crap. It's good to finally be getting moving on this again. I was not streaming for a couple months, and it's just not as fun. Life is not as fun. Thanks for being here, everybody. This is so cool. Thanks for the follows and the subscribes and just Bing's chilling with us. I do a lot of building stuff in Animal Crossing. In fact, I should go, now that no one's on the island anymore, I should go design a hotel room. Because I haven't finished doing that. Our new bit school of 1,000? Thank you for the cheer. That's awesome. You're so sweet, Red Cap. Red Cap soon. Aw, 400 bits. Thank you. Aw, it's so sweet. This is a sweet day. Oh my god, I can see the little, confetti that comes down of all my emojis. I can't see it over here in OBS, but I can see it over here. 12 more followers. Wait, did I get... Crossing to hell yeah. I get 12 new followers? Okay, cool. I got a couple of 12 followers to go until I get 90. Hell yes. That's what you meant. 12 followers left. 12 more followers. Too bad I can't see the screen. It's spoilers, lol. I had to restart ACNH. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, no. My gate's still open, damn it. I have to close my gate. Damn it. So why did you have to restart ACNH, Jess? I restarted my island a few years ago just because I was like, I want to start over. And then I kind of sat on it for a while until I started live streaming. And then I did a bunch of renovations, and now I'm between renovations again. Is that Julian? Oh my god. Julian's here. Dude, that's dope. I gotta close these. Oh, Cephalobot, please, 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 please. My saved data when I transferred one Switch 2 to another Switch 2. You bought 2 Switch 2s. You accidentally, like, nuked your save file, or, like, one didn't have warranty, but the second one has warranty. Oh. Damn, that is the worst. The last time I had to do that was on my 3DS with New Leaf, because the hinge on my 3DS XL broke, and I had to send it into Nintendo for repairs. But when they returned it, Animal Crossing file was just gone. And so they had to, like, they were like, oh god, we'll give you free games. We're so sorry. But I had to start over my whole island. I was not happy. I had done so much. $700 times 2. Ah. Where do you live that it's $700 for a Switch 2? My god. Where on earth? Canada. Damn, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got the standard $500 special, and even that hurts. Yeah, you called it. You called it Calm Chaos Collective. Yup. Good old Canadian dollar. I was like, where do they use the dollar sign and a Switch costs that much? Up north. Well, it's, you know, a fresh Animal Crossing island, or a half-finished one in my case, is actually great for live streaming, because you've got plenty to do. There's always stuff to do. There'll be more rooms for ye to decorate now. Yar, I be helping. Room 7. Which one? Exquisite or Frozen? I've never done a Frozen room. I played 3,000 hours on this game. Damn. But you're like, that's my people though, because I was huge into New Leaf. I've been huge into this one. I play a ton of Happy Home Designer on the 3DS. Plenty of Happy Home Paradise here on the stream. I've done 90 plus houses in Happy Home Paradise so far. Oh yeah, this is dope. Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Hold up, can I? Oh, I can't bring out my wand to change my clothes. Dang it. Canada and Australia, but Australia's closer to 2-to-1 our currency than Canada. 2 of theirs equal to 1 of ours, basically. Yeah, that explains why I've seen, like, insane prices, like $1,000 for whatever. Like, just absolutely gut-wrenching prices to look at as an American. It's like, how do you even live? Oh, I got Frozen Arch. Oh, this is all new stuff. We got new stuff. I'm very happy. You can tell I help a lot of people overseas with resources. I thought you were just internationally knowledgeable. You're also a man of the world in work. Makes sense with tech, because I can remember fucking exchange rates now. Yeah, I like... I kind of like the light off, but... Yeah, I kind of like the way it looks with the light off. Chair, table, thingy, bed. The hotel room. So, need bed. Frozen pillars. Frozen sculpture. What colors do we got? All of them. Yo, ice green looks like it's made out of emerald. or like jade or something, or perhaps malachite. Not really. I don't think malachite really has these patterns. It does feeling a little more like jade. Is that a sleepy axolotl? Also, this thing is dope. This bear. I want more room. We need more space for activities. Space for activities. Sick bear entrance. Bear entrance. Is it excessive? Yes. Is it? It's too much. It's too much. We gotta pace this out a little. No, it's not tech stuff this time. Oh, usually I research for them. Like I help someone in a remote part of Germany find grocery delivery for his area because Amazon and other big suppliers don't go to him. Do you live in Germany? He does not. Is there a way to like get in connection with people to help them like that? Relevant for me for obvious reasons. Ooh, can I put that? I cannot put that up there. This is cool though. No pun intended. Or would you say 9? Yeah, I would say 9. Go ahead and pull that there. Yeah, I'm feeling I need more room. This is very blocky furniture. This is not something I can just cram into a small space like I have with some of these other sets. Can I... that seems excessive. Well, I'm in the US, yeah. It's just... oh my god, these pieces are gigantic. Okay, I don't have the frozen partition. And where would I put it? What a question. What a question. Where do I put it? Bap. Boop. Sort of. No. Want a little more space for this bed area. Okay. Oh, look at this frozen mini snow person. He's just a little guy. Oh my god, can I put it up here? I can put him on top of this. Dude. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say my collection's incomplete? Because I'm playing Animal Crossing, and there'll always be new stuff to add. I want to be where the people are. I usually just kind of look stuff up on Google, and if I can't find it on Google, I'll search other sources like Reddit or even their country local government websites and ish. Like that. Yeah, I want to do that kind of stuff when I get more people here who need, like, active help. It'd be good to be able to summon that kind of stuff. It used to be, like, I used to have more, like back when America had like services to provide, like public services and funds for all that, it would be easier to do that kind of thing for Americans, but currently not the easiest thing. I probably have to do community resources. Oh my god, you put that together so fast. Thank you. Yeah, I've been... Oh, that's perfect. I've been doing a lot of this improvised design stuff on here for months, doing these streams. So I've gotten pretty okay at rapid design. Although I still don't think I'm, like, good or anything. Not to, like, insult myself or anything. I'm just, like... I just always feel like I'm still learning. And I always need more items. And that's why I'm so glad we got this update, as I've been desperate for items. I've been complaining about it almost every stream where I have to, like, put together a design. Because I'm like, I need more items. It's simply not enough. Where's the music coming from? Oh, right. Right. That's simply too peaceful. People don't know how to properly find resources, and it's not their fault. We aren't taught how to search online in most schools. Yes, that's the thing that I firmly believe in as well. It's something that I want to do with the stream is help people find resources. It's just not going to be easy for Americans anymore. Drives me insane. Can I throw in one of these? I don't have the room. It doesn't quite fit the vibe. I need a side table. That's what I need. I need a side table. This side table that I can make look appropriate to fit next to the bed, so I can put like an alarm clock or some ish there. Bring me your side tables. Bring me your finest side tables and small bookshelves. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. No. Yes. Get icy. Can we get wintry? Can we get snowy? What's appropriate here? Oh, perfect. Well, I'm moving from Texas at the end of March, hell yeah, to New Jersey to live with my youngest kid, hell yeah. I will then move from there to Ireland and go back and forth for part of the year. Hell yeah, I like this game plan. That's a tight timeline, and it's going to be good for your mental health. Just be out. I'll probably spend 3 months a year in USA if the political climate allows it. Makes sense. Dang. Yeah, I'm done traveling between countries. I don't need any more instability in my life. Well, the hope is it will bring stability to me. That's good then. I couldn't handle that level of moving all the time. Yeah. Yeah, Nate and company are like army kid. So they did way too much moving early on. Really soured them on that. I was gonna say spoiled, but no, soured is the more correct term. Navy. Okay, sorry, the military. Sorry, you were a member of the Coast Guard? No, just kidding. I know that the branches get all pissy about it. But so much has happened here, and I don't have good thoughts about this place. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's how I was with the last place I was at. That I moved from there to here. I had gone through COVID there, joblessness, dealing with the last vestiges of my ex-wife / best friend being there, and all sorts of nastiness. So it's good to be in like a new place, a new environment, without all those negative, geographical memories that the like nervous system and body holds on to. My mama was Navy, my dad was Navy. Oh, and my husband is depressed, as he should be. Poor guy. Where is he? Is he in Ireland still, or is he with you? Nice, so was mine. Both parents Navy vets, though they served at separate times. Wow. Didn't realize they served at separate times. That's wild. He wants out of this place. No, he's here. Okay, as long as he's with you. That's... Having your spouse with you makes a huge difference. It took 13 months, but he got a green card. God. So uncool of a situation to be stuck in. Big on. Oh. Come on. I gotta... What's the best one? Pale Sky. It doesn't super fit, but I just can't help but include it. He absolutely hates it here. Understandable. Understandable. He should return to the homeland. Dad served before he met my mom, 18 to 22, then left. Mama was career Navy and started at 30. Damn. So career Navy, is she like an officer? Good. Like she went to the academy? Or is she NCO? So he got here to take care of a wife that wouldn't get out of bed. Yeah, hero shit. Absolute hero shit on his part. That's what heroes do. That's what men do. Petty officer. Gotcha. Not like a, mature officer who doesn't get into little spats. Sorry, that's just a dumb pun on my part. This doesn't fit. Ooh, that doesn't fit how dark this area is. I can't really get the super fitting freezer. I guess I gotta go white for it to like properly match. Yeah. White's kind of the closest. Let's change this. And he stepped up and did it all, so now it's time to do it his way, and he wants to go home, so we will go home. That's beautiful. That's compromise, but like everyone wins. Freezer here. Where do we put the mini fridge? We'll just leave the mini fridge there. Put something fun on top of the mini fridge. What foods did they have? Got the frozen treat out. Cardboard, carrot potage, bread gratin. Some bread gratin. Some pull-apart bread. New stuff, actually. The Nochi Dazuka. Well, I really hope that y'all get home soon with little problems as possible. Y'all deserve peace. And Ireland's lovely. Come on. Ireland's so nice. She was an E6 petty officer, so she ranked the same as an army staff sergeant. Nice. We love a strong badass woman. My mom was one of those. No, not great taste in men, but a very strong woman nonetheless. I hope so too. The only thing I'm nervous about is moving the dogs. Ooh, that's tricky. All the vaccinations and then the travel. When I moved from Michigan, because I'd lived in Michigan for a bit, and then I came back to Colorado, which is where I'm truly from. I had to take my cat Amelia with me on the plane, and they have you put your pet in a little soft carrier, then you put them under the seat in front of you. Oh. But that's still better than having to like put them beneath the plane. That stresses me out so much. I've heard so many horror stories, and I pray that doesn't happen to you, because that's a literal nightmare. These puppies are so spoiled that I don't know how they will cope with the flight, so we might have to do some training and desensitizing. One of my dogs is 170 pounds. My God. Dear sweet Jesus, that's a lot. So the airlines that will move her is limited. You may have to go by boat at this point. Mama knows how to handle a gun, so does mine. Taught my brothers how to hunt. Nice. Encouraged my dad to learn karate, that he could defend himself in case she wasn't around. Nice, nice. He's a black belt now. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's some all-American military stuff. That very much hits like a lot of native women do. Like a native woman would handle a gun, teach the sons how to hunt, encourage the father to learn combat skills, just in case she's not there. It's like they are moving a cat. We have considered going by boat, but it's a 3-week trip. Yeah, but that almost sounds fun though, right? Like, I mean, it depends on the boat and the experience, obviously, but I don't know. A 3-week boat trip with the dogs kind of sounds cool. BB is only 65 pounds. Not bad. The poodle. Ah, that makes sense. Know about these. I'm the only one who can't fight, but only because I was so fucked mentally as a kid, they were scared I'd turn a weapon against my... Jesus. God. That's rough. I've said it a million times, but I wish y'all did not have to deal with that. It is so horrible, the hands that we get dealt. Like, before we're even born. It doesn't even have to be genetic. Sometimes it's just like, oh, here's the environment I was born into, and it's shit. Or, there's one person in my environment that sucks, and it ruined everything. Oh, there is a snow. She's the poodle, but Dolly is a great Pyrenees cattle dog mix. So the cow thing was not entirely off base. Would bang my head on walls, self-harm with knives, etc. So yeah, I definitely probably wasn't in the greatest space. Yeah, not the best space to be like teaching you how to handle real weaponry and such. Yeah. I'm so sorry, dude. I've never done self-harm like that, aside from a bit of banging my head on the walls. That I think is kind of the closest. I'm not even the type of guy who like punches holes in walls. A little more of a white boy thing, and I'm just not white enough for it. I kid, but it is a little more stereotypical white boy kind of thing. Oh, a little flower. Do I feel like this is done? Do I feel good enough about it? How do I feel? I feel like good enough. I'm convinced we have more genetic memory than we know. I think we can inherit stress and a mindset genetically from our parents. Yes. I think that is the case too. I think human memory and human thought is, I mean, there's a lot of mysteries there as far as how our brain works on an electrical and quantum level. I've wanted to self-harm and I've had the urge, but I refuse. I'm too prissy to self-harm. Anytime I've thought about it, like as a kid, I think it's because I experienced too much violent physical abuse as a child, where like self-harm had no appeal. I was like, I'm getting nothing from this. I want to avoid pain and discomfort. I want to avoid like mistreatment. Why, like, I just, and then the idea of like cutting myself and getting just whatever part of me that is like has a negative reaction to that kind of thing is simply too powerful. When I'm upset or frustrated, I have this urge to punish myself. That's a natural urge. It's one of those things where you have to like, there has to be a part of you in that moment who like the part of you that's like raising the hand to punish you. There has to be that part of you that takes that hand and is like, do not, and always have that win. It's a hard battle sometimes, especially if it's just like that slap is just, you know, negative self-talk, not even just self-harm, but that negative self-talk can lead you to self-harm. Upset if I have this urge to punish myself, but I do recognize it as unhealthy, and I just say no. Exactly. You have to look at those moments, and like, sometimes you just have to like sit and feel it as much as that hurts. Just so you're not rejecting it and repressing it. One of those things like feel, say no, and let. Well, my therapist encourages me to see my inside as the little girl that was harmed, same, and treat that little girl like I would want her to be treated. I have that too. I kind of have like a thing where I see all of my past selves as like, kind of like separate but part of me, if that makes sense. So I can like see myself and understand myself while it also being part of me. And that the little Matthew, yeah, when the negative self-talk and all that starts creeping in, the little Matthew, I'm like, shows up and I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, I can't mistreat that kid. And the negative self-talk is mistreating that kid. Yes, I do see the part of me that hurts is in need of help, and I need to have empathy and help her. Yes. Continuing the negative patterns that were given to us of self-hatred, self-harm. That's not the path to healing. So I'm glad that you have that thing where you can stop, see yourself and your younger self, and make the better, more empathetic choice. I never did it deep enough to bleed or scar, to be honest. Nice, nice. The worst one I did was scissors on the back of my hand, and that barely actually drew blood. I was a wuss about it, but just the pain was enough release. Still really bad of a course of action, but meh. You are not alone in the issue. Yep, not alone in the issue of scarring your tissue. Yeah, that's more than I would do. I couldn't do that. Yeah, just didn't hurt too much fear of pain, too much fear of being injured, and very angry, like, no, I want to live. That's the other thing, is not having very much suicidal ideation. Because I was like, no, I'd like to live, because fuck you, person who's mistreating me. You don't get to win. I get to win. I get to live. You don't get to take this shit from me. But that's hard. Not everyone has that, and I'm sure there are plenty of people who've gone through the exact same shit that I went through and are slicing themselves up. I just never got there, thankfully. My husband came from an abusive childhood and he fought back. My condolences. It made him harder and stronger, but me, it made me smaller, and I hid and would hide away both physically but also in my mind. I did both. I wasn't, I mean, I would resist, but I wasn't like I wanted to kill my abuser, but I never had that in me as a person, despite being so angry that it was what I wanted, but it was not an act I could follow through on because I'm not that kind of person. So, yeah. My husband doesn't get why I don't fight back and freeze, flight, fawn. And he loves it when I fight back and I show some spine. He likes it. Yeah, I think I have a thing where I like that too. Because I kind of almost exclusively date people who have a little fire in them, or people who need a little fire in them, or I can see that little bit of fire and it's clearly being, you know, suffocated by something else. And it's just like, no, that's your self-respect, your love, your that's like, you deserve better. Don't let yourself be treated like this. Don't mistreat yourself, that kind of thing. But I don't know. I argued back. I yelled back. I didn't physically fight back, but I was definitely a very verbal resistor. I was very much calling things out, not letting shit slide, not getting into a fight, but never letting it go. Oh yeah, my therapist pulled that. What would you say to that person who was 16 at the time, but like, it doesn't work on me because I look at her and I see someone I hate? I don't see young teen girl who got essayed. I see the idiot that let him essay us. And now both of us are suffering over 10 years later, and it's just annoying. You are being so uncool to yourself. you're being real uncool to my friend Nate and company. That is, nuh-uh. You don't get to do that. You don't get to mistreat my friend Nate like that. Who the hell do you think you are? You're like, I'm Nate. I'm like, no, you don't get to treat yourself like that. Like, you don't like if you have a self-hatred problem with the person who you were at 16, which is unfair, deeply unfair, because that was a child. You are hating a child. How dare you hate a child? I've become like a aggressive self-help now. How dare you? How dare you hate a child for going through something that they could not control? How dare you? And like that 16-year-old still was a 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. You're still, when you hate that 16-year-old, you are hating everyone before that and everyone after that, and none of them deserve that shit. And at 16, they are just taught to go along with things. Yep. I think it's fucked up that 16 is an age of consent. I really feel like we should be blocking this shit off. Almost like 18 at the minimum, guys. Like 21 would be kind of better for for pregnancy rates and all that, but I don't know if we can pull that one off. But yeah, Nate, be nice. Yes, we should be protecting the vulnerable. Exactly. And unfortunately, these laws appear to be designed to allow exploitation, and I despise that. Ugh. Exploitation, abuse, people being taken advantage of. And then people being unfair to themselves, Nate. I'm a bit controversial. I think you should have to take classes in things in order to be able to be a parent. I think that's fair. I think we're too laissez-faire about parenthood. And I think child abuse statistics prove the point with, you know, like, it's like, there it is. There's the numbers. Like, are we going to do something about it? Or are we going to keep fucking around and let lives be ruined? I do hate that child. You get back here. That child had people around who would come to help us, and she let him do it because I love him and I don't want him to get in trouble. I was never taught to go along with it. I was taught to scream, fight, or anything to get attention, and I just let him do it anyway. There is a difference, and this is something I've had to learn too. There is a difference between intellectually understanding a situation and what you should do in it versus actually being in that situation and actually going through it. I have had to deal with that. As someone who is book smart-ish, or that's where I get my smarts-ish, like, I'm like very much like intellectually understanding a thing and knowing the lessons and learning the lessons and telling the lessons to others. But then when you get in the situation, self-actualizing it isn't always as easy as you think. Just because you were taught something does not mean you can necessarily self-actualize it in the moment. Tragically, and sometimes that happens at the worst moment possible, and that is what happened with you. And it's not fair for you to hate that child. Yo, I'm gonna put him up. That's a child. That's a child. And people are complicated, and you have to be fair to yourself, and you are being unfair to yourself. We are so concerned about parents' rights and don't think about the children's rights. Yeah. And then I think the problem is that when we do start to think about the children's rights and we get into the foster care system, the children's rights then go out the window again because the predators are still there and the system is still being manipulated by them to their advantage. Or being mature enough to be able to make a decision understanding the consequences. If nothing else, There's no way your 16-year-old self understood the full consequences of the decision. Yes. And as I said about not thinking that 16 should be the age of consent, I think you probably shouldn't have been able to consent. I think that's a cultural norm that probably doesn't line up to actual human psychology. Like, you were not a consenting adult. And just because you were taught something, it's such a tough situation, the power dynamic. We're gonna work on this. I'm not letting this go. I have to go to bed. It's almost 1 a.m. here. But we'll get back to this, Nate, because I can't let that stand. Murph, yeah, no. You can't hate that child. You don't get to hate that child. You don't get to hate yourself. Not while I'm around. Oh, I was hoping the knuckle cracks would be better. Usually they're better. It's almost even my bedtime. Yeah, it's a little past mine. So I've been having too good a time though. Like a jillion other things to say about how you got to be fair to that kid. It's been stimulating to have the combo. Yeah, and to learn. Yeah. I've been like super engaged. I'm actually still got a fair amount of energy. I just know that I need to go to bed because I'm going to crash eventually off of this high. And I'm sorry, Calm. It's clear I am not the only person in this world who has suffered. Yeah. Fortunately, suffering appears to be a prerequisite for existing as an organism, because it's the nerves got to detect something, and a lot of shit goes down. Probably why we are drawn to your channel. You are sympathetic. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, these are my people. My fellow wounded warriors of this unjust world. It's a beautiful world that is getting more just. It is just, it is so obvious about the injustices. Things are getting wild. Anyway, my typing is going to heck, as is my thinking. Yeah, I just rolled in here. I just rolled in here and I just sit here and relax. I don't even have to say anything. I can, but I don't have to. Yeah, we love having you chat, but you don't always have to. You can do whatever you want. I'm just here to chill. Yeah, it's always great having you chat, but just being chilling and vibing in a cool, not cool, but calm environment where you know you're not going to be like mistreated. That's the other thing. I kind of underestimate that part. That's something that is important for me, is to know that I'm with people that aren't going to mistreat me. Being on the internet is going to be a mixed bag, but you know, that's crucial after being with people that mistreat me in my childhood and later life. Yeah. Sometimes I'm chatty and sometimes I'm not. Yes, I know you have our best interest in mind and you will stop anything too upsetting. Oh, thank you. Yes. Absolutely. Although I will, as you've seen, I'm fully willing to discuss upsetting things because it's important to. I try not to be avoidant, but it's a fine balance. Anyway, good night to the good people. Well, it depends. Yeah, if someone comes in here being a weird hater and saying they're a psychopath and saying like, do you have Down syndrome? I'm gonna have to get rid of them. But yeah. Talking about the tough stuff is what we do here. Good night, Matthew. I forgot. Night, Matthew and baby. Night, both of you. And good night, everyone else who's watching. Thank you all for being here. I will be back, I think maybe tomorrow. The Down syndrome thing was so weird. I do not look like I have. Anyway. Amelia, you're so sweet. ADHD. No, you don't. I definitely don't. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I will see y'all again tomorrow. Until next time, be kind to yourselves and others. There was like, what? Yeah, exactly. Be kind to yourself.